How many do you think I'm going to get right? I'm just curious.
On the 5, identifying 5?
Yeah.
None.
That was a Beck. It's another side bet.
No, I'm not making another side bet.
Oh, please, that's easy.
I'm just telling you, you asked me a question. I'm telling you, I don't think you'll get any right.
What's the side bet? What's another side bet?
That I'll at least get one right.
No.
One right.
You'll probably get one right.
Hey, Howard,
that's an accident, yeah.
We got one beer here right now. You want to give him a little sample? Just give him a little teaser, see if he can do it?
Okay. Blindfold. All right, just keep your eyes closed and be on the honest.
I'm going to give him
pour it in a Dixie cup.
Should I give him 3 choices of what it is?
What is it? Is it a beer he knows that we keep here at the station?
No, not at all.
But you got to give me at least a couple of choices.
Because it's got to be a beer someone's heard of, too. It can't be something.
Oh, no, it is. I'll give him
3 choices.
3 choices?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
This is either a Heineken, it's either a Budweiser, or a light.
A light of what? A light beer?
A light, you know,
a light beer.
Okay. 18 million light beers, Howard.
Or urine. Make a 4th urine.
Or it's a pretzel.
Or it's urine.
What's the choices again, Howard?
Urine.
You know what? Casey just took a filthy coffee cup with him.
Oh, wait, no. Come on,
Casey, a clean cup.
What is wrong,
Come on, dude.
You don't have a cup here?
Who was drinking that? Florentine? I don't want it.
Yeah. Casey, a clean cup.
We don't have cups?
It's in the coffee room.
Nothing.
I don't have to close my eyes to it.
Yeah, Joe.
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
He's sitting there with his eyes.
All right, close your eyes now.
Now?
Close your eyes.
Okay. All right.
What are the choices, Casey?
Yeah, give me the choices.
Say them again.
Okay. Budweiser, Heineken, Miller.
Well, take a guess. He might get it right.
Do you want a funnel?
Oh, my goodness.
Still drinking.
Drinking the beer.
He just wants to drink all the beer.
I will say that's a Budweiser.
Is it a Budweiser?
He's wrong.
What is it?
Then it's a Miller then, but
I knew it.
No, so what?
It's a Miller. It's a Miller Light.
A Miller Light. You didn't even know it was a light beer, dude.
Yeah.
You're going to fail. You're going to lose all your money.
It tasted like Budweiser in the keg, to be honest with you.
All right,
John, do you want the rest of it? Do you want the rest?
Sure.
Give him the rest of the beer because he's already out 600.
Get ready to pay. Hey,
Oh, you're too funny.
the one thing I'll say for John there, he knew it definitely wasn't a Heineken.
It definitely wasn't a Heineken.
That's pretty.
There you go.
But tomorrow he won't.
Out of 5, we'll see if you get that right.
50 shot.
Oh, good. I like my $600.
Yeah.
Can I have that in cash?
I'd bump it up.
I don't want any checks.
Yeah, you can have
Dude, you know Gary can't listen to this, right? He's got a phobia about vomiting or something.
It's just disgusting.
Wow.
All right, dude. You're on for tomorrow. That's your big bet. Let's do it at 7 o'clock.
So there's no light beers tomorrow, right?
No light beers.
I'll throw it in.
I told you that Molson, Budweiser, Heineken, Beck's, and Grolsch.
You know, Casey and I have a deal.
This tastes a lot like a Bud, I swear.
It ain't a Bud, bud.
Jeez. Oh.
You got another one?
Yeah, John, my God. John's getting lit.
Dude, it's 9 o'clock in the morning.
I would like to be buzzed if I had one beer right now.
Yeah, me too.
Hardly had any breakfast.
No, that doesn't bother John.
But now John can justify drinking the rest of the day.
Right.
No, I need another.
It was your idea to start.
He's getting his buzz going.
Nah, I don't drink John.
Howard, why can't Gary listen to vomiting? He can't even keep his headphones
Doesn't make him
on.
uncomfortable, okay?
Casey, nobody can listen to vomiting.
Well, it's funny.
Why can't you stay here on September 11th?
Why can't you shut up?
What did you want to say, Gary?
No, it's no big deal.
All right, so that's the John betting his kids' Christmas money, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm sorry, Greta. I can't get you.
Well, I'm a little worried.
Ass box.
I got to be honest, I'm a little worried after that. I get that wrong.
Yeah, and that was an easy one.
No, because
it was a light beer.
Yeah, but that's a good light beer. That and Budweiser are similar.
No, you know what your mind should have been thinking there? It's not a Heineken, and it's not a light. I mean, it's definitely not, a beer that's not a light beer, so, What? I'm saying, there were two major differences. One was a Heineken, one was a light beer.
Yeah, I knew it wasn't the Heineken, so it was between the Bud and the light, but, I mean, they were a little too similar at 9 o'clock in the morning.
You know why? Because a lot of these beers taste the same.
Exactly.
A lot of them don't, though.
A lot of them don't. We'll see. We'll see how good you are tomorrow.
I mean,
Put your money where your mouth is, and you have.
Gary didn't put, Amstel Light on the list. He didn't put Corona on the list.
What's up? Hey, I just heard a disturbing story about John. I guess he's, really hurting for cash. He said he went to the ATM the other day for a cab money, and you couldn't get it. The interns were just telling me.
You see, now I'm going to take
How can you
600.
bet with
Howard, listen to me. Listen to me. First of all, I just deposited a check in the bank for a lot of money. The problem is I'm just waiting for it to clear.
Okay.
So don't worry. I'm fine. We can make these bets on the air. I'm not a pauper. I have a decent amount of money.
All right, I got a really dumb phone call here. So a woman on the phone wants to... You know how at 420, potheads always smoke pot at the same time to commemorate... I guess there's a law, 420 law.
Yeah.
That says
that's the designation for pot smoking with the police or something?
Yeah, I think if you go to jail or something, it's a 420. So she wants to change 420. What do you want to do, Lori? Because this sounds wacky to me.
Oh, Howard,
Hi.
First of all, I want to say good morning to
Lori.
all your listeners and you. 420, is the time in the afternoon the kids smoke pot. It originated, they went over after school to an abandoned pot field that I guess the cops had raided, and they just made a tradition of it. It's also a penal code in India for petty theft. The Columbine High School shootings, if you put a hyphen in there for April 20th, the shootings, and April...
13 pounds of marijuana in a van he was driving. So they released him on a $100,000 bond on charges, of course, of suspicion of possessing marijuana with the intent to distribute. And just the other night, Wednesday, he was arrested. This time he had 175 pounds of marijuana. This was his second arrest.
Who's this guy?
In 6 weeks. His name is Nate Newton. He used to play for the Dallas Cowboys.
You know him?
He's like 400 pounds. He's an offensive lineman. He's enormous. He must need a lot of weed.
Yeah, for him, if he smokes like 10 pounds of pot a day, it probably doesn't even affect him.
You're saying 175 pounds is for personal use?
This is personal stash. If I was his lawyer, I'd say, look, the guy wasn't dealing. So why was he carrying 6 tons of marijuana? Because he weighs 9 tons.
It takes a lot to get him off.
Yeah, what do you want him to do? Lace it?
It's not going to get high off a little joint.
Right.
He spent 14 seasons in the NFL and retired last year. So I guess he went into a business after he got
Let me ask you
out of
something.
the NFL.
You play for the NFL. What the hell are you qualified to do after you get out anyway?
I said, you said.
Yeah, thank you.
Especially when you're 400 pounds, man.
Oh, boy. But that's wild. At 213 pounds 6 weeks ago and 175 pounds this...
Well, Your Honor, I had a choice. I could either, become a car dealer or deal pot.
Yeah.
I played in the NFL.
There wasn't much need for me anymore.
Oh, well.
I'm retired. I could have worked in the circus, I guess, as a 500-pound man.
Yeah, the fat man.
Yeah, the fat man. But I can't juggle. Moving our attention over to the table, Stuttering John is blindfolded for one reason. This guy's telling me I've got 5 cups of beer. Each one is numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 5 different beers. I'm not going to tell
you whether women are dressed or naked.
Gary, what are the beers that John is going to be choosing from?
Heineken, Budweiser, Molson, Beck's, and Grolsch.
Okay. John bet me $500 that he could identify which beer is which. I'm telling you he can't.
He's going to drink a beer and then tell you what it is, or does he have to drink all 5 before he decides?
No, I didn't
do it any way he wants.
No. I wanted water in between each beer, between my palate. And Howard?
Yeah.
Also, we have a side bet, $100 if I can pick the Heineken out.
That's right.
Okay.
Heineken.
So $600 bet.
Wow.
And I have... I can't hear you. Yo, can I have a different headphone? It keeps potting out on me.
Dude, who cares? Just drink the beer.
Okay, so where are we?
All right. Give him cup number 1.
All right. I love the smell.
And tell me what that is.
He's just looking to get drunk.
It's looking like a wine connoisseur.
Smells like a Budweiser.
Okay. It's the easiest 500 I ever made.
Yeah.
It's not a Budweiser.
All right, not a Budweiser.
It smells like a Budweiser.
It's not a Budweiser.
It smells like Teen Spirit. You should have put urine in one of those cups.
Now, can I go all of them, as we go along, so because I got to narrow these down?
Do whatever you want. I don't care.
All right, give me the next beer, Gary.
Or do you need the water?
Oh, yeah.
What if he identifies one of the waters as beer?
We should have put water in the same kind of cup.
All right, he's tasting number 2.
Oh, dear.
John, are you going to drag this out? Like, are you going to have to go back and drink again?
Yes,
just one time. God.
All right, go ahead. He has no clue.
Yes, that is beer.
I'm pretty sure this is the Budweiser, but I'm not going to make my final decision until the next time around.
Can you remember each one?
Well, Gary, you're going to give them to me in the same order, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Look at him. He's so funny.
Okay, man.
He's drinking his water. Now he's taking beer number 3.
This is an important... This is an import. It's either a Beck or a Grolsch.
All right, number 3 is either a Beck or a Grolsch.
But he's not making his full determination yet.
Guy drinks a lot of beer, but he won't get it right.
All right.
I'm sure there's somebody who can do this. I just don't think John can.
I tell you, no one can do it.
Lack of scent.
Chris Angel couldn't do it.
Chris Angel can't do it, let alone John.
Got no camera.
It's the easiest 600 I ever made.
Oh, my goodness. Make up your mind with this number 4.
This could be the Budweiser.
So far, all of them could be the Budweiser.
This one could be. This one smells
How
like.
stupid does he feel now?
This one weighs like.
Yeah, he's losing $600.
It's an import.
Yeah, but I'm getting a lot of...
Well, you could have bought that for $6.
This is in a cup.
Come on. I really thought I could do
This is wet.
Number 5 beer.
Is that a good one?
I don't think he's going to get one right.
I don't either.
I used to have more confidence.
Come on, John.
That's funny.
Number 5.
All right. Listen, the last try. I'm going to call them all.
Call them all right now.
There
Here
he
you go.
goes.
Here's cup number 1.
Money's on the table.
Can I bet I'm not going to get one right?
He needs to recover.
Go ahead. Number 1.
All right.
We'll put a card in front of each one that you call out.
I'll bet somebody he gets one right.
Go ahead, start betting.
I don't know. Well, I mean, fuck.
John, call out number 1.
Oh, God.
This is a tough one, Howard.
Oh, they're all tough because they all taste the same.
Yeah.
See, the Molson's screwed me up here.
You know, the thing is that he calls himself a... Okay, thank you for the $600. Thank you. It says in Mitchell Fink's column today that Arnold Schwarzenegger was in a motorcycle accident, and it was reported that he had some bruises and stuff, bruised ribs. But they say the damage is much more severe, that he punctured his lungs.
Yes, and he's still in the hospital.
I don't know why anyone would ride a motorcycle. I never understood that. Every guy I know who rides a motorcycle eventually ends up with either pins in his leg or missing a leg.
Or part of his head missing.
Yeah. Or tremendous road rash.
Especially if you got a great life going. Why get on a motorcycle?
Maybe it ain't that great.
It's fun. It's fun. Was it a Harley?
Let me see what he was riding.
That's fun to ride.
Did you tell the difference between a Harley and a Honda?
Shut up.
If we blindfold you and you drive into a tree?
While drinking a Budweiser.
You tell the difference between South American Coke and Mexican Coke?
No. They're both good, though.
Thank God you can't. So that's going on. As we said earlier...
But he had that accident right after they announced that he was doing Terminator 3. I hope that's not an omen.
Yeah, for $30 million.
I keep myself healthy for that.
Really?
Okay, and here's the other thing. The big story is Winona Ryder, and we mentioned this earlier. We did the whole first hour of the show on it because we can't believe it. Winona Ryder, a multi-millionaire actress, was picked up for shoplifting $4,600 worth of clothing. They have her on tape, allegedly, actually clipping off those security bands.
Right.
And stealing stuff. Her lawyer says it's a big misunderstanding.
Right, because she doesn't know you can't steal stuff. That's what the misunderstanding.
Yeah, the misunderstanding. And they say that they also found a prescription drug on her, but she didn't have a prescription for it. But then again, I don't carry a prescription of any drugs I have.
Taking drugs, you don't carry.
She pulled like a N-H kind of thing, like she just like lost.
I think she's insane.
I'm wondering if they're doing a psychiatric evaluation.
Absolutely.
She's got a history of that? They're definitely.
I would plead insanity. They say she was carrying Zoloft with her. You were on that, right?
I was on Zoloft. I don't recommend Zoloft.
What does it do to you?
It's just antidepressant, but I had it for the OCD, obviously. But it was as far as I'm concerned, it was the worst out of the bunch. Well, that and Prozac were the two worst.
What did it do to you?
It just makes you not really, care about much. Everything's okay.
Right.
Everything's cool. Like what?
It's okay to shoplift.
Hey, I gotta be honest with you. Like being on these antidepressants.
Yeah.
Like I don't even want to go see a movie. I'm like, I don't want to go to a movie.
I don't want to go to a movie.
It's like I have no desire to do anything. I don't want to have...
I don't want to pay for my clothing.
I don't want to drink Heineken.
I don't even know what I'm
That's why I don't believe her, because she would pay for it. She's like, I don't care. Take the money. It wouldn't matter to her.
I don't want to pay for my clothes.
It wouldn't screw up you to start... Like,
What is school up you to?
it wouldn't make you start cutting off some freaking,
I think she's crazy.
Yeah, it's not the Zoloft.
My name is Winona Ryder, but I was born Winona Horowitz.
Do you know she was born in Winona, Minnesota?
I was born in Winona, Minnesota.
Winona, Minnesota.
My Zoloft makes me not care.
Hey, you know, Howard, I saw Winona on the street in Manhattan. Winona. Can I say this? The worst ass I've ever seen.
No.
Can you say that?
Hold on, Artie. She walks like this weird walk. I said to my wife.
She got hemorrhoids.
I said, no, it's like her legs or whatever. I said, that cannot be. She's like, that's Winona. And now you notice when they shoot her in movies, you never see her butt in a movie.
Are you drunk?
Yeah.
He's lit, man. He's definitely lit.
This is like a Saturday night dinner with John.
My ass looks really bad, but I don't care if Stuttering John sees it.
Go ahead, shoot my ass.
Yes. What does Stuttering John think of my ass?
I don't care. If you blindfold me,
I used to care.
I can identify 5 different antidepressants.
So I'll tell you what I think I could.
She's got a wacky bottom half, is all I'm saying. And if you look at all her films, they never shoot it from the bottom.
Right.
Never.
They never shoot me from the bottom in my films. I wonder why. It doesn't bother me, though.
Maybe they mean there was no label on the pill bottle that she was carrying when they say there was no prescription.
There's no pill label on my prescription.
What a bummer.
I know. I'll go to Saks Fifth Avenue and cut the evil price tags off the clothes. The price tags are evil.
They leak radiation.
I believe in communism, even though I have millions. Let's liberate the clothes.
The world is at war and I'm shoplifting.
People say I shoplift, but my lawyer says it's a confusion.
They are confused.
I want to steal a pantsuit to wear in my $3 million mansion.
I don't think I should have to pay for clothes. I'm Winona Horowitz.
Accessories should be free.
Hey, isn't this the same kind of thing as Katie Couric, though? Like, cutting out coupons?
No, different. This is stealing.
It's illegal.
This is stealing, you drunken fat slob.
At least you tried to get away with it without anyone knowing she was stealing. Katie Couric is putting the coupons.
John's getting into that drunk talk. Number 4.
Oh, he's so happy now.
Can I finish some of the
600. Take your 600 back.
No, dude, I don't want
Spend it on your kids.
Hey.
Goodness.
A bet is a bet, dude.
Oh, you're so stupid.
I'm good for this. Don't worry about
Just
it.
give money away.
Yeah, so I really thought I would at least pick out the Heineken, but after having my palate was very washed out with beer. And any beer drinker listening right now, trust me, if you did that, I bet you wouldn't get 5 in a row.
No, it's so tough to do.
It's so hard because your palate gets confused, like me.
You and Winona, both confused.
This is like that time Ed McMahon was drunk on The Tonight Show.
You know what I heard? I heard Gary really almost vomits every time you play that.
I love that.
So if you ever want to get him out of the studio when he's in here, just play that thing.
Well, there you go. Stuttering John couldn't.
During the commercials, I hear the best stuff, and I always try to recreate the conversation because during the commercials is a great show. I'm trying to...
we, turn it around, then?
Yeah, I mean, lots of cool stuff, because everyone just kind of starts opening up about their day, and Casey's day was fascinating. Tell the story, man, if you can.
So it turns out Gary jinxed me yesterday. Yesterday we were talking about my finances and stuff like that. So I go home yesterday, and I'm sitting there, and all of a sudden I hear a buzzer, right? And I hear the buzzer's ringing. I never answer my buzzer because I never invite anybody over, so it can only be bad news.
Yeah, when you buzz Casey's house, his apartment, he won't answer the door. Yeah.
I never answered the door.
Right. Because you didn't invite anyone over. Why would they be there?
Exactly, right. So it's only bad news.
Right.
Okay. So I don't answer, like I said. Then 5 minutes later, I get this one like the doorbell's ringing, and it keeps ringing, and I know who it is because the same guy does it all the time. It's a super. This is how he rings. So I usually
rapid
yeah, it goes
ring.
ding dong, like for 5 minutes. So, you know, usually I hide from him, too. Gives you a headache, yeah. Usually I don't answer the phone, I don't answer the door, but this time, I think there's something up. Maybe I should go answer it. So I go outside.
You had a premonition after 80 buzzes.
Right. And he's not around, so I go to his place, and I knock on the door, and he says, hey, you better go downstairs. Con Ed is here, and they're turning off your electricity.
Oh.
Yeah. So I go back to, I go downstairs, and I say, hey, guys, what's going on? I said, well, you bounced the check, and the only way we're going to turn this back on is if you give us cash. $500 and something.
They have no right to do that.
Oh,
exactly.
Yes,
So why do they own the electric? The electric is for everyone.
Yeah, but they could at least tell me that. You know what? That's my fault, too, because when they give me the little slips, the bounce checks, I don't read them because it bums me out.
Right.
So I never even open them.
Right.
So I don't know.
Way to go.
Yeah.
Live in full denial, yeah.
No, because Casey tells me a lot of his stories, and I get a lot of them confused. But didn't Con Ed come 6 or 7 months ago and threaten to shut it off?
No, that was probably about a year ago.
Right.
And the same thing happened, I guess. I must got behind on it.
Are you embarrassed when that happens?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
Of course I am.
You know
what am I going to do? It's lucky I got paid on yesterday. I got paid on Monday.
So what do you do
when the guy's standing
there and he's saying you got to pay in full?
There's two guys, these guys like Joey and Vito from the Bronx. You know what I mean? These guys are like, real men. You know?
Yeah.
So I don't screw with these guys. But I'm like, all right, let me see what I can do. So I go up to my apartment. And I go and I'm looking for my checkbook because maybe I can swindle them with another check.
For a reason, you know why he's saying that? Because when they came a year ago, they told him cash only.
Right.
And Casey got his checkbook, and somehow, I don't know.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I said, hey, wait a minute. I sent you guys a check. Look. And I went back and I took my my bank statement and I wrote in real quick while they weren't looking, Con Ed, and a date on it. So, look, I paid it right here. You know what I mean? Right. So I swindled them. So I got it.
So they turned it on because he made up a fake entry in the checkbook.
Nice.
Yeah, so I got it. So I get back on the trick. Yeah, I got back to my apartment.
The only trick you can't figure out is how to get more money.
Hey.
Yeah.
So I go back up to my apartment. I'm looking for my checkbook so I can try and swindle them again.
Yeah.
It's pitch black.
Oh.
They turned it off already. Refrigerator's off. Everything's off. So I can't see anything.
Right.
It's lucky I found my ATM card, and I got paid on Monday, so I had a couple dollars in there. So I go downstairs and look, how much is it going to cost me? They said, you got to pay the full thing, $500 and something. I said, first of all, the ATM is going to let me get more than $500 out of it. So I will try. So I went out and I managed to get $400 for something out, and I gave it to them. They turned it back on. But now I'm screwed with rent because that was for rent. Rent's due today, now they're going to rent.
Howard,
well, hey, you got to tackle one problem at a time.
Exactly. You think they'll understand?
Hey, one day at a time.
But wait a second, haven't you been given?
Let me ask you a question. I know you don't make a lot of money here.
And I don't know, maybe you're going to have to come to the conclusion you're going to have to leave or something. I don't know what you're going to do.
Or change the way he lives.
Well, yeah, crime is always good.
Yeah, but I'm just wondering, what do you, like, is it that, do you spend, where does the extra...
I went through it with him, Howard. Yeah. I sat down with him one day. I think that he's probably paying a little bit of a high rent.
He lives in Hell's Kitchen.
I know.
They saw him
where should he go, Harlem?
I was just like you, Howard, so I sat in my office with him and said, listen, I'm going to help you.
Yeah.
Okay, how much do you make, here? And he gave me the number.
Please don't say, Gary. It's very embarrassing.
No, I won't say.
Why? Why not come clean?
No,
it's embarrassing. I'll talk about wetting my bed and going number 2 in my pants.
Is it over 19?
I'm not telling. That's one thing I'm not telling.
I think it's about 19,000.
I'm not telling anything. I'm not saying it. It's embarrassing. Leave me alone.
You might as well say it.
No, I'm not saying it. I'm not saying it. There's no way
you don't have any secrets. Because you know the New York Post is going to do an investigation. They're going to print
exactly.
I actually don't remember what it was because I asked him what he makes. We divided it by monthly and then we took out 30% for tax.
By the way, I want to explain to the New York Post, sometimes people in their lives have things they don't want to share with other people. Like it's not your job to make sure that everybody knows everything personal.
Well, how are they supposed to tell the difference?
You know, it's not your job to report on me every time I walk somewhere with a girl. I mean, really, maybe I want to have a private life.
You shouldn't have become a public figure. I cannot believe you're saying
I guess I should have gone to work at the only thing I'm good at.
I have for years carried on about how people who are famous should stop all this ducking and crouching.
I've changed my mind. I've done a complete role reversal. I said, maybe Casey has a right to keep his salary a secret.
Because everybody wants to know.
Right. But maybe you have that right. Maybe you haven't done anything wrong. Maybe it's like that's your prerogative.
Casey does have that right. You don't.
Right, go ahead.
So I sat down with Casey.
You see, I just think if you tell your salary, maybe Tom would be so embarrassed that he'd give you a couple
I don't
of bucks.
think so. I don't think it's that.
Try it.
I can't pay my bills, so I don't.
Well, I'll tell you, you talk about John. Every year, John has to go in and ask Tom for a raise. Everybody does.
So John just had his negotiation with Tom, and he tells me about it, and I just have to laugh at Tom's tactics. Like,
same story I told you yesterday, right?
Because John basically told me that Tom gave him less of a raise this year than the previous year, and John went up to him and said, well, what do you mean? Like, why am I getting less of a raise? And he goes, because you didn't negotiate properly.
Yeah,
and
like, where's the book?
Yeah, and like John said, so, and Tom only dicks with John because he can.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
John should go, I'm Stuttering John. How do I know how to negotiate?
Yeah, like excuse me, nitwit. How is it that I'm supposed to know how to negotiate? I'm a stutterer.
Every year, John tries a different tactic. He hasn't found the right one yet.
So Tom thinks he's like Christian and stuff and a good guy and all that, but he's not. I mean, to say to a guy who's a complete nincompoop
and who really needs the money,
you don't know how to negotiate is incredible to me.
I said, I'm not an agent, and he goes, yeah, but you're a smart guy. I'm a smart guy, but I can't build a bridge.
Yeah.
I mean, just because I'm a smart guy doesn't mean that I'm skilled.
So you have to know how to talk to Tom.
Basically, it was true. He said you didn't beg right.
Yeah, right.
You didn't beg the way I like
You have to kiss my ass the proper way.
You didn't beg my.
Well, what did you do? Like, how did you ask him for the raise?
I just asked for a lot more than I planned on getting because I figured that's what you're supposed to do.
Right.
You know, isn't that what you usually do?
He thought they would then meet somewhere in the middle.
Somewhere meet in a place that would be. Well, of course we didn't. You know.
Right.
Tom always wins.
Right.
But I guess
because you know why? Because Tom doesn't care if you stay or leave.
And then
no, I mean, seriously, if you leave, I'll tell you an example.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, we used to have a promotions director, and we used to have, and that job paid about $80,000 a year.
Yeah.
So what they did was they just fired her and put Jody on it and gave her both jobs and saved themselves $80,000. I'm saying, if you left, let's take the Jackie negotiator. If Jackie left tomorrow, what does Tom care? It doesn't inconvenience him. I'm the one who's inconvenienced. If you leave tomorrow,
you actually have to try to get the work.
You're just saving Tom money. So why would Tom care if you stay or leave? So what he likes to do is dick with you. Because he can't dick with too many people around here, so he dicks with you. Because why would you be mad at him for not knowing how to negotiate?
That's so not true.
Well, tell the truth. Go ahead. Tell us what really happened.
I'm not going to go into what John got.
But no, don't go into what he got.
How did
you give me more after I came back and negotiated properly?
Which year?
This year.
Yeah. But wasn't there a discussion I didn't negotiate properly?
When the guy came in looking for the world.
Right.
Not the world.
Okay, but let's say it is.
The world.
Not the world.
That's what you do when you negotiate.
Then you say, John, that's unrealistic.
Right.
You don't throw him out of the office.
Tom, throw him out. You can't win this one.
I'm taking the head. I can't hear the headphones.
Right.
If I can. Listen,
do whatever you want. It's your station.
I can't listen.
Go ahead.
Because.
Go ahead.
So, John came in. It took a ridiculous position.
It wasn't ridiculous, I promise.
I thought it was a ridiculous position.
I told you the position it was, Howard.
So why not just say to him, listen, Tom. I mean, listen, John. Here's what you're going to get.
I'm supposed to. I'm supposed to
this is it.
do his job.
See, he's mad.
How to negotiate? He doesn't know how to negotiate.
What does a leader do? He leads.
You say, listen, here's what you deserve. Don't even play a game. Just say, here's what you deserve.
I don't play a game.
Look, I was thinking of more like this.
But you did play a game.
Yeah.
No.
You gave him less of a raise, and then when he came, because then he went to Kingston. Kingston told him how to kiss your ass properly.
There was no ass kissing going on.
No. What did Kingston tell you?
No, he said that I didn't negotiate properly.
Yeah, Kingston actually found out the details of why John was wrong.
But you should have told John he was negotiating improperly. How is John going to know? John's an idiot. How is he going to know? How does he know how to negotiate? Excuse me for 1 minute.
Wait a minute. You got to say this to him.
Okay.
Wait a minute. You got to say this to him. I think it was like last year or the year before. John went to Tom and said, Tom, I need more money because I have a wife and I had a couple of kids.
And Tom said,
Tom looked at him and said,
I didn't ask you to get married.
So this year, John tells me that Tom told Steve, John didn't say anything about his responsibilities
about his family.
and his family.
How is John supposed to know? How is John supposed to know how to negotiate? I mean, he's Stuttering John. I mean,
What does he know? Have you seen anything?
Tom just likes to dick with the weak.
Yeah.
You're not a Christian. That is not
You
true.
dicked with the weed.
That is not true.
And that's a sin, and you better go to church and pray to Jesus that he doesn't burn you in hell. Because I am telling you...
Don't tell me what I have to go to church and pray for.
Oh, yes, you do.
No, I don't.
You are going to burn in hell. You see, you think I'm a sinner. You're a sinner.
When you get to the gate, they're going to talk about these negotiations.
You know what, Howard?
Yeah.
All the yelling that you could do at me, calling me all these names, what bothers me more is that Tom pays me such a little amount of money.
No, that doesn't... Forget that. Here's what I'm saying. You're a douchebag. And I mean this as a compliment.
That's why you're here.
And Tom knows what it is he would give you for a raise.
Yeah.
So stop the games and say, listen, John, I heard what you wanted. Here's my bottom line. Here's what you get. Instead, he lowered that number just to dick with you, like a fly.
You highballed, he lowballed.
At one point, Tom said to me,
well, it is true.
No, it's not.
Why isn't it true?
Because it's not.
Why?
Because I know what I was thinking. I know what I did.
What'd you do? You gave him more money.
Did you renegotiate?
Yeah, I did. I wanted to give him a bit more.
You did.
He did. He did give me more. Because I said to him, the last time I said that I told you that that I had a family, you said I didn't tell you to have a family.
So you didn't know what to do.
So I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to take that position.
Tom doesn't know you have a family?
Wait a minute.
You got to tell Tom you have a family. Tom, I have a family. Oh, okay.
You tell Tom you have a family, then he doesn't like that.
Hey, Tom, let's go pull wings off flies.
Howard, here's the weird thing. Tom will give me like $500, for my kid's college education.
Right.
So he's like really generous and nice. And then when you go in and mention your kids and negotiations, like, I didn't tell you to have kids.
Whatever. Listen, I just think it's funny.
You're between a rock and a hard place with
But so then at one point Tom goes to me,
this wasn't really... Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead. I want to get back to Casey's problem.
Okay,
but go ahead.
we can go back. Well, Casey has his own story. But anyway, at one point I said, he goes, he compared me to the Yankees. He goes, listen, Alfonso Soriano doesn't make a lot of money playing for the Yankees.
That's right.
And I said, well, I always considered myself as the Paul O'Neill of the show. But that didn't get me anywhere either.
So I don't mind what Tom eventually pays you. That's between you and Tom.
You should mind.
Well, I do.
Why should he mind?
I don't mind. We don't have problems. But I like the lowballing you. I love the process. I would just say to you, here's what I'm paying you, period.
Yeah, John.
There would be no process.
Why is that fair?
I'll tell you why it's fair. Because you know the bottom line, and you know what percentage. You always have your 7% that you give everybody. So you probably gave them 4%.
That's high, by the way.
Yeah, that's
it
not
is?
the percentage.
It's down from 7?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And by the way, there is no Jackie money. By the way, it doesn't exist.
Oh, it exists. It exists. Trust me.
Yeah, some of it's sitting in this room at the moment.
That's right.
Ain't me.
1/10 of 1% sitting in this room right now.
Go ahead. Can I ask you this question? Because, people around here...
This doesn't exist for you.
People around here, Scott the Pace is saying, well, how can I put my fingers behind Tom's head? Remember when I did that?
Right.
As a goof. A joke on the radio. Tom, does that affect that negotiation?
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's
Absolutely. He takes it personal.
That you take it personally because it's a very...
If you do it again, I'll smack you.
You got to do it again. See, that's what he's good at. He's good at dicking with you.
That's fine, but I won't be dicked with like that.
Yeah, all right. That's between you two.
Tom, answer on
You know what? I come in, it's
the Howard Stern Show. You're going to be dicked with.
Does that line? But then there's a line. There's a line that,
We disagree on the line.
Be honest.
Being honest.
Really?
It's always honest.
But Tom, it has to in the back of your mind.
No.
If you're on the fence about something, you must go through in your head the list
No, I don't have a
that
checklist.
John does that's insulting to you.
I don't have a checklist, Gary.
No, not a checklist, but you say, listen.
Here's all I know. Here all I know is John.
That and having a checklist.
John went in for a raise, and then somehow after Kingston told him how to kiss Tom's ass, he got more of a raise.
That's right.
I'm just saying I wouldn't play games.
What is the whole game anyway?
Wait a minute. There was no ass.
Yes, it was.
What
What did you have to say?
I came in and said, Tom, I realized I didn't negotiate properly.
Right.
And then he said, that's right. You should have asked for a little bit less. I said, Tom, I'm not an expert. I'm not an agent. He goes, yeah, but you're a smart guy. And I said, I'm a smart guy, but I can't build a bridge. That was the exact conversation. Right,
But
Tom?
what about
it's pretty
he
verbatim.
knows what he's going to give everybody.
How silly
He
is that?
knows it's time to give everybody raises, but they all have to go visit Tom.
No, I like Tom goes. Tom makes you come visit him. Like this. I say, you know what? It's up for a year. Let's not even go through the hassle.
You know,
I was Tom. I wouldn't even want to sit in a room with John.
I worked in another profession. At raise time, we got raises. Nobody
Some
can
people
visit.
want to go through the process. John is one of the people who...
But it's not going to help him, so be honest with him. Say, listen, don't waste your breath. Here's your 7% or your 5%, whatever percentage you have. Do it. What is this negotiation? Why go through the charade?
Why visit?
You have too much free time.
You know, I once had an agent call Tom about it, and I think you got a little aggravated I had somebody else do it besides.
Oh.
Yeah, but so it's like he doesn't like me to have a professional agent, but he doesn't want me to negotiate.
Well, that's a management tactic 101.
Yeah.
Nobody ever wants you to have an agent.
He's breaking you down.
Do you know, the first time I had a lawyer represent me was I was out in Washington. I had an 8-share. Never been done before in Washington. It was huge. It was ratings. I was making $40,000 a year. And I was really having trouble. I had the kind of people knocking on my door because I had, a wife, Allison was pregnant, this and that, the other thing. So, all of a sudden, I decided I'm going to get a lawyer. Well, they blew their stack. What do you mean, a lawyer? We've always done... Meanwhile, they used to bring in a lawyer of their own, and Goff LaBar, a management guy, and sit me down and break me down till I cried. I would cry. I was just like...
You're alone, and they got their whole team.
And I said, well, wait a second. Why can't I have a lawyer? If you get a lawyer, that's it. And I went, then I'm getting one. I said, you know what? Then I'm getting one.
Yeah.
And when I got the lawyer, they shaped up quick.
I deal with agents all the time. I have no problem dealing with agents.
He's just not going to deal with John.
Now, do you know who you can deal with?
You have something with me. I don't know what it is.
You know what? I will tell you.
You're worthless.
I like John. I respect John. John, yesterday in the argument with Cabby, there was a fierceness and the loyalty that, towards you in the show that I really respected. I don't think
you should be paid for that, though.
No, I agree.
Yeah, he's a loyal guy. You know what it is? You keep him down, he's going to stay hungry. That's good. I like your philosophy.
Do you think that John is respectful of you?
Yeah, at the end of the day, yeah.
See? I invited Tom to my wedding. I like Tom. The only time I don't like Tom is when we sit in his office and I'm emasculated in there.
I just say, why go through the charade? I'm not arguing over what you get. I'm just saying, why go through the charade?
But wait a minute, John wants to do it. John wants to come in and have his day, and wants to tell me all the reasons.
Would you tell him now that it doesn't make a difference what he says?
No, I listen to him. If he
you do listen.
Arguments, I'll listen.
But he hasn't had.
He hasn't had a good one yet.
No, that's not true. Not true.
See, Tom has come up significantly, with me, but starting from zero, you can go a lot.
Some of these jobs are starter jobs. That's what he knows. This is the problem. How many people is he going to give? Robin's kind of sound.
Getting back to KC, KC says that he goes, if he goes to Tom, it's just like.
Are you doing that now?
No, I say thank you. I go to Tom. He's very nice, and I just say thanks, Tom. Because we've decided that this.
You see, you're smart.
No, we've decided this is not a career for me. I mean, this is just.
Wait,
we decided.
This is the greatest line. Tom told KC, the only way you get money is if Gary dies.
Nice. Yeah, right. So if Gary dies, you get money? Well, then you know what you got to do, Casey, don't you?
So when you walked in, Tom told you this was not your career.
Well, no, we talked about it after a while. We said, he can't.
What is your career?
There's a certain amount that he can afford to pay me. Right. And this isn't a career.
What about the Jets? Aren't you going to go work for them?
Oh, by the way, I know a person at the Jets. They have agreed to give Casey a tryout.
Nice.
Go. Why don't you do it?
Casey has to wait a few more years.
And I'll go with it. We can do it tomorrow. Jumbo Elliott said he's waiting for you.
Jumbo Elliott.
Seriously. I'm in front of the Jets, and they said that they will definitely give you a tryout.
Go. As a kicker?
Yeah, anything that he wants. And they're starting now. They're over to Hofstra now. They're starting spring training. And
let's go down there.
Yeah, and you know what?
I'll go with you. I'll go with you. I'm gonna try out.
Great.
Maybe I can try out. Maybe I got an ability.
You be still.
No, I can kick a ball.
No, you can't.
You'll hurt your groin.
What else could I do?
You can shoot basketballs.
Yeah, I can.
You can carry a clipboard.
I can do something in football.
You can hold her.
I can hold a football.
When you snap the ball, you hold it.
Don't be anywhere near moving things.
Maybe I'm talented at that.
No.
Maybe not.
Maybe not. How do I find
out? You want to be the center, the guy who
no, not the center. I want to be the guy who holds the ball for the kicker.
The reach-in.
What does that pay?
Well, you know what you're getting away with.
Let's take a break. How much time? $5. All right, that's it. 5 more than he had.
And then you got $515.
No, I tried to get him to do something. I was going to pay him $500 not too long ago. He goes, no.
What did you want him to do?
I just wanted him to show up somewhere. That would have been.
Yeah, and as a friend, I said I would do it.
What is an escort?
You don't have to pay me to be a friend.
You're paying him for. I just needed him to do a little oral. That's all. $500.
Some heavy machinery.
What'd you need him to do?
No, there was a little gathering that was for a charitable event, and I said, if you show up there, I'll give you $500 as like.
Really?
He goes, no. I'm like, KC, you need money. No, you don't have to pay me. You don't have to pay me.
She's a friend of mine, and she doesn't have to pay me to do the whole thing. But you know what? Gary hired Casey to do a job for him, and Casey didn't show.
Yeah, what were you going to have him move boxes?
I was going to give $150 help me move a couple of couches.
Oh, but I had something going on that weekend. Something happened.
He told me, he said, I got to get up to Connecticut. I got to get to this. He said, by the time he's done, it was, well, after you move all the couches, what do you clear?
I think I had something to do. I would have done it anyway.
That was the weekend he stole his car back.
Oh, yeah.
He had to steal his car back because they had it in storage. All right, we got to take a break. We'll come back right after these words. I have to leave for a few minutes. Something came up, so Casey's going to take over the show. He's going to interview the singing psychic. I know I don't normally do this, but I do have something to take care of. I'll be back in about 5 minutes.
Wow.
So I know it seems weird, and I know you want to know what I'm up to, but I'll have to tell you later. It's top secret.
Oh.
But Casey has been my, how long have you been with us?
Almost 4 years now.
All right.
Really?
So Casey could conduct a little portion of the show. So just let him do his thing. We're in good hands, ladies and gentlemen.
No, we're not. We'll probably crash.
And so you interview the singing psychic, okay?
All right, thanks, Howard.
All right,
Thank you.
all right. I got to go right this second. I'll be right back.
Singing psychic with tomorrow's news. She'll sing it in country, rock and roll, or blues. She's sometimes wrong, oh yeah, and sometimes right. But you can trust her vision if you ain't too right.
Howard says, love my singing psychic. Howard says, that I can sing. Howard says, I think I took the magic because I think the silly woman knows just what the future brings.
All right, we're back with Fran Baskerville. Fran? Fran, you're the singing psychic.
Yes.
Is that correct? So why don't you tell us about yourself? How are you the singing psychic?
I guess I got hit by a lumber truck in 1979 in Princeton, Texas, and I had a near-death experience and I went on Mother's side and saw the angels, and my father had passed on, and it's been different ever since. I've been able to find missing children and help people with their lives.
And how has it changed your life? How have you become?
Tremendously. Instead of being like a housewife and working for Texas.
All right, I've heard enough, Fran.
Okay.
I'm glad that you're with us today.
Okay.
And basically what we're going to do today is we're going to establish that you're the singing psychic, so we want to hear some predictions.
Sure.
So if you could please give us a prediction, the first one. Let's hear it.
Okay, here. I'll start.
Fran, how old are you?
Too old.
You're pretty old, right?
Yeah.
Okay. How much are you weighing?
Okay.
How much do you
Probably
weigh?
too much.
Too much? All right. So
Yeah.
you're a little big.
Okay, here we go.
A little big. Okay. Let's hear it. Here we go.
Listen.
Wait, stop. Wait, stop it. Hey, stop. First of all, we want to turn the music up a little louder. We can't really hear it.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
We can do that.
Go ahead.
Well, I can see in the Super Bowl.
Fran, turn the music up. We couldn't hear it.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Well, gosh. Okay.
Just a little louder. A little louder would be good.
Okay.
I don't think Miss Daisy took her meds this morning.
Okay. In the Super Bowl, I can see the 49ers winning. Oh, yeah. Hey. And I can see 2 cases of smallpox.
Wait. Stop it. How do we go from the Super Bowl to smallpox?
That was my next prediction.
So you were done with it. So the 49ers are going to win the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
By how much?
Do you watch football?
No, not really.
Fran, is your diaper on a little too tight?
No.
Okay, I'm just... Okay, let's hear it. Now, next prediction. Here we go.
Okay.
Wait, stop! It's not loud enough. Turn the music up.
Okay. Afghanistan.
Wait, stop! Turn the music up. The music needs to be louder.
Oh, okay.
All right? Turn it a little louder.
Afghanistan.
Stop! Too much bass. Too much bass. There's too much bass. You need to put a little more treble in there.
Are you aggravating me today?
No, I'm sorry, Fran. I just want to get it. I want to get it right.
Okay, let's go with this other then.
Okay.
Okay, just a minute. We'll start this.
All right. Do you have the music?
Uh-huh.
All right. Now we're gonna play the music. I didn't want the guitar. I wanted the music.
Okay. Is that why you're bugging me?
Yeah.
Okay. Start up just a second here.
Out of her mind and off key. Lucky us. Come on, Fran. Let's go. I don't got all day.
I'm waiting for this dumb thing to start.
Well, come on. We're live on the radio. God. It's like the retarded Dionne Warwick here. Come on, Fran.
Well, I don't know. I guess I'll play the guitar after.
No, I want the music.
You're scaring her.
You got to do it right.
Oh, there we go.
There you go. All right, now we're working.
Okay.
Turn it up.
Well, it looks as though
Stop it. It's not loud enough. We're not hearing it.
Okay, let me move the mic over.
Yeah, move it over.
Okay.
Move it over now.
Okay. I think you just
Fran, do you need to empty your diaper?
No, you need to go to the bathroom, I think.
I need to go to the bathroom. All right, turn it up.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, I'm going to ask you. Screw your predictions. I'm going to ask you. Is Tom Cruise gay? Turn it up. Let us know.
Okay.
Turn the music up. Where is it?
Oh.
Come on. There you go. No, why'd you stop?
I don't know.
Turn it up. Is Tom Cruise gay?
I think we're...
Come on.
What do you think she's trying to work?
Well, I'm going to have to...
Hey, Howard, I got a defibrillator here in case the old bag goes during the segment.
All right, I'm back. How did he do? I missed it.
It was great.
He was good?
Yeah, I thought he was great. He really conducted a nice interview.
I just feel for this poor woman.
Fran, how did he do? He took over for me.
Oh, he did okay. He just kind of busted this morning.
He's fussy. All right. What did you learn?
Not a lot.
All right, give us one prediction. Give us a good one. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, I can see the war being over in the year, hey, hey, hey. And I can see...
I had to leave the room again.
Okay.
Stop!
Wait a
Fran.
minute, I don't even know what she's singing.
Fran, what does that have to do with Tom Cruise?
Oh, nothing.
Okay, now tell us.
Let me give a plug to Fran. Fran Basketball is a singing psychic. She can be reached at 972-380-0989 or go to singingpsychic.com. That's singing psychic, PSYCHIC.com. Wow.
Oh, nothing.
She said something about 6 cases of smallpox. I'll never know what that meant.
Yeah.
I wouldn't worry about it. Although Fran is the only woman that predicted my divorce.
There you go.
And said I would be with a blonde.
She did. She was right on the money.
Maddie, you're on.
Stop.
What?
Stop.
That's the Casey performance.
Oh, I see. What is it, John? John?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's up?
Hey, please don't have to do that again. My morning was off to a good start, and it just went to hell. That big, thick-headed doof, all he's doing is yelling at her. Big deal.
Oh, come on. Jesse, you're on the air.
Howard.
Yeah.
I think your rating just dropped 50%. You let that homos come on here and do his show.
Oh. Well, I guess you didn't do too good.
No.
All right. Well, thank you. Hey, Fran, give us one big prediction. Come on.
Okay.
Something, your biggest one.
Okay. Sandra Lady had a hit put on her by a big man conduct, and they're not through that grand jury and the indictment. More trouble for him coming up. There you go.
All right, there.
That's your biggest one.
Cool. I like that prediction. I just was hoping for louder music.
Sandra Levy got a hit put on her? Oh, that's great. You're about as bright as the color black. Yeah, wait. I want to tell us ice is cold.
Well, Fran, thank you so much. Singing Psychic. We look forward to
for other singles to browse. Your personal information is never revealed. It's safe, anonymous, and confidential. What could be easier? Find your special someone with easy search tools that let you browse the entire database of singles both here and all across the country. Or select only ads and photos and see who looks good to you. You're in control of the entire process, and nothing could be easier. And since it's absolutely free, you can come back again and again. There is someone out there just waiting to meet you. Why keep them waiting? Log on and check it out right now. Don't sit home for the holidays. Find romance with Syracuse Singles at 95X.com. Men, if you're over the age of 25 and would like to enhance your performance, that's right, longer, stronger, spine-tingling sex. Stay tuned because the next minute will change your life. Introducing all new Maximus. Whether you suffer from stamina problems, a lack of desire, or problems with performance, Maximus is the answer you've been waiting for. Scientifically formulated to help promote testosterone in your system, Maximus allows you to instantly enhance your performance for more pleasurable for you and your lover. Maximus is not a drug. It's a special blend of herbs that naturally help strengthen your drive and increase your stamina. Be the machine your lover wants you to be and maximize your performance with Maximus. It's guaranteed to work for you. Call now for your risk-free trial of Maximus. Plus, get a secret bonus video free with your order. Call 1-800-463-5480. It's safe, completely confidential, and it works. Guaranteed. Call 1-800-463-5480. That's 1-800-463-5480.
WHUX Manlius Syracuse. And now, let's return to the Howard Stern Show on 95X. The Howard Stern Show.
Hello, I'm Enrique Iglesias, the singer. And yes, this is really me reading this. No one does anything for me. I do everything myself, except Toros. Howard Stern does that for me. If you don't believe me, go for yourself with a piñata.
Who is that? Enrique Iglesias saying that? Talking that trash? You're talking trash.
What you talk about, Enrique?
Hey, Enrique. Marilyn Manson will be on later in the morning. He's coming by. And also, a woman who wants to meet Marilyn will spin the wheel of... Will she be beaten by a fish? Will her T-shirt be wetted down? Yeah. Will she have bagels thrown at her cream cheese ass? Tune in and find out. For horror of all horrors, will she leapfrog naked with Benji?
That, my friend.
Nobody wants to see that.
Will she paint Benji's genitals green? What? What? Later this week, I'm very excited about this. Porn star Mary Carey will be in here. She's bringing her retarded mother with her, who's going to meet Gary the retard and hopefully set him up on a love match. Tonight on E, Kid Rock tells us what it's like to bang Pam Anderson. And we've added tons of Sam Anderson footage to the episode. It's TNA Tuesday tonight at 11 o'clock on E. TNA, what we're all about. We know that's what you want, and that's what we give you.
Haven't you already played a form of gay chicken with Marilyn Manson?
Yeah, you know what?
You didn't know you were in the game.
Right. Yeah, I ain't playing that.
And you lost big time.
I don't go there, baby.
Homie don't play that.
Homie don't play that game. Homo don't play that game.
Homo the clown.
All right, I have a ton of stuff to get to. First off, I'm going to get to the phone calls, but this is just a funny piece of tape that's actually kind of old. This is Brian Gumbel.
Yeah.
A couple of years ago, he was in the locker room with Lester Hayes.
Who's that?
Lester Hayes is a football player. He's a black guy who not only has a slight stutter, but is completely unintelligible. And it's so weird to see Brian Gumbel, who speaks such beautiful English, and then Lester Hayes being interviewed by him. The juxtaposition is amazing. It's one of my favorite pieces of tape. So in a Stern Show classic, here's Brian Gumbel interviewing Lester Hayes.
Lester Hayes, they wanted to go at you. They wanted to prove they could beat you, and they really didn't. Like we were just saying, I was on ski. Well, like was some type of hell Michael. Just saying like we held him in second. Just saying like it was super day for us. And just saying like this guy over here just saying like he was super day. Just saying because of the. I was about to say, you're the master thief, but he stole the spotlight.
The look on Brian Gumbel's face, and by the way, that is not doctored in any way.
No. You must have.
Swear to God. And in fact, Lester Hayes played for who?
He was an Oakland Raider, and the thing is, he was an amazing player. He was a defensive back. He made that thing Stickum famous. He always had this Stickum on his hands, which they made illegal. He intercepted like 3 passes a game, and that was after the Super Bowl. That was on national TV. They just won, and he had a great game.
And I guess nobody had ever tried to talk to him.
Well, Lester Hayes avoided interviews, and he had to talk after the Super Bowl. He was so excited.
That was on national television.
Yeah, I know.
Super Bowl.
Oh, he's so great. Jeez. And the look on Brian Gumbel's face when he's interviewing him, he's like trapped in hell.
Lester Hayes, they wanted to go at you. They wanted to prove they could beat you, and they really didn't. Like we were just saying, I was on ski. Well, like was some type of hell Michael. Just saying like we held him in second. Just saying like it was super day for us. And just saying like this guy over here just saying like he was super day. Just saying like because of the fact. I was about to say, you're the master thief, but he stole the spotlight.
That's astonishing.
Lord.
What, do you have any idea what he's saying? Because you're pretty good at this.
Well, he got stuck. Like John gets stuck on a phrase.
Yeah.
He got stuck on like I say, like I say, like I say, like he was saying, like I say, like he, and that's all he says.
Yeah.
And Super Day, and like I said, and like he said.
This guy over here. This guy over here. This guy over here. This guy over here. This guy over here.
Yeah, it's amazing. I don't even get that out of it. That's so bad. Okay, with a OJ update, here's Lou. Lou, go ahead.
Hey, how you doing, brother?
What do you got, bro?
Okay, well, first of all, they showed a little bit of a clip of OJ actually walking downtown. But anyways, check the little list.
Was he in cuffs?
Actually, I didn't quite see it that far, but they keep going in and out and all that stuff like that.
For those of you just tuning in, as of 6 o'clock in the morning, OJ was surrounded by FBI, DEA. They did a raid of his house. They've been evidently holding him under surveillance for 2 years. Found out that, now this is all alleged, that someone was saying something about an ecstasy ring and something about illegal satellite cards. And knowing OJ, he'll be golfing later today.
That's right.
This guy don't miss a day on the course. But go ahead, what do you got?
Oh, okay. Well, first of all, about earlier, the singing psychic, I got one for you, too. OJ's gonna get busted. Anyways, check it out, buddy.
Bye.
Distribution, money laundering, and satellite theft. A total of 11 people have been indicted. Now, once again, lots of officials here at O.J. Simpson's home with 9 search warrants. Exactly what Simpson's connection is with all of this is still unknown, but as soon as we have more information on the story, we'll bring it right to you. We're live in Kansas.
Anyway, so check it out.
Yeah, that's great. Thanks, man.
Cool. Hey, you rock. When are you going to come down to South Florida, buddy?
Maybe soon. We're planning some sort of trip. We've got something in mind that I think is going to be very appealing to the audience. I don't want to do like a birthday show this year, so I think we'll take the budget and maybe visit a couple of places.
Cool. Okay. Also, I'll tell you what. I know Gary's going to be down here. Hopefully, he won't hook up with OJ and trade his teeth with some for some ecstasy.
So what? I wonder what happens. Like OJ goes to jail. He calls his lawyer. Does he get out on bail, or do they hold him because he's got
He's got slam on ecstasy.
Is he a flight risk? Is he a...
Where's OJ going?
We know he's not a suicide risk because the guy's been in worse trouble and he didn't commit suicide.
Hey, another funny thing about it is prior to this happening, over in the area of the club I hung out to, and I went, and it was pretty funny because a few more cops than usual were like hanging around in the area, and they've been in the parking lots, and I was like, oh, this really sucks, and just kind of made sense now because I guess they were like checking the place out for a while. They overheard.
Yep. Yeah, well, they've been having him under surveillance for 2 years. Thanks. Okay, let's go to...
Well, they don't say, though, that he's indicted.
Get that hammer out of here! Out of here! No! God. Turn it off! Get out!
Think he's angry?
Music the way you want it.
That's your DJ for the holidays.
It is!
I'm having like a New Year's party, and the whole big thing was whether to invite Scott. I'm hoping he's working New Year's. Somebody hire him for a party.
Please.
Are you definitely
Yeah. Definitely.
You're definitely having a party?
Yeah.
Wow.
With you.
I'm invited?
Yes.
Oh, cool.
Of course. All right, we just met Scott the engineer and Ediz.
Ediz?
The announcer.
And our Meet the Employees segment.
If my name was Ediz, I'd change it to Dan Steele or the real Don Steele. Yeah, what?
I'd love to come to your New Year's Eve party.
No, you're working.
But unfortunately, I am working.
There you go. That's the right.
Already busy, so.
Sorry.
You don't have to worry about it.
All right, well, you'll be invited.
Thank you.
All right.
I knew I would be.
Okay. No Scott. All right, I'm off the hook.
Through the Macarena into 2002.
Imagine he's your New Year's Eve DJ.
Oh, my goodness.
That's got to be frightening. Talk about, like, an omen for the new year. Things can't go possibly right.
Look around the room and your eyes land on Scott.
Yeah, it's 2002. Let's party, everyone.
All right, everybody.
Hey, douchebags, here's the Macarena.
All right, listen, you got to take a break. When we come back, there's...
How's it going? Good, how about you? Good. Hey, you guys should know about? What's going on this morning? He's an angry cameraman. You should know about that. Yeah, you should know about it. It's Cupcake Wednesday. Right. Very exciting. No news. We got a bunch of strippers coming in. Yeah. Gary's stent out. Not yet. I think today. Oh, today? Yeah, I think today. Already broke up yet? No. Still here and still with the chick. Carry on.
So what's new with you, Sam?
Not much. Happy to be here.
All right. Welcome back.
Thanks.
Have fun today.
Okay.
All right.
Hey, by the way, Sam Simon stopped by. He got a TV show. Sam, is a friend of our show. He's a guy who developed. He was one of the original guys who developed the Simpsons cartoon. He also went on to direct episodes and write episodes of.
He's written tons of great sitcoms. Taxi.
Yeah. What give you a resume besides The Simpsons? You also did, what was this, the Drew Carey show?
If you bring a hot chick in here, Sam will give his resume.
Go ahead.
Taxi, Cheers.
Yeah.
Tracy Ullman Show.
What'd you do on Taxi?
I was running Taxi when I was 23 years old.
What do you mean? Describe for the audience.
I was the showrunner. I was the producer.
People not in showbiz don't understand what a showrunner does.
They pick the stories, they run the rewrites, they edit the shows.
That's what you did on Taxi?
Yes, when I was a child.
I'm trying to make you relevant to the audience.
It's going to be tough.
Yeah.
That's irony.
I got my work cut out for me.
These shows are...
So you were the showrunner on Taxi when you were 23.
Yes.
How do you get a job like that? How do they discover you for that?
I wrote a script on my own, and it's called writing a spec script.
Right.
And I mailed it into the show.
Right.
And they bought it, and they made it.
What were you
into an
doing
episode.
when you wrote a spec script?
I was doing storyboards for an animation studio.
I see. So you were in animation. That was your back. You see, this is how it all leads to The Simpsons. Wow. This is interesting.
Right.
You were animating.
I was doing animation, I was doing storyboards and character design for Filmation Studios. It's the worst animation studio ever. They did crappy Saturday morning shows.
What were some of the shows that they were responsible for?
I'm going to tell you, and you're going to go, those are good shows, but the ones we did weren't good shows. We did Heckle and Jekyll, but it wasn't Heckle and Jekyll. It was the new, they would buy the rights
I remember the
to
new
these
Heckle and Jekyll.
defunct cartoons, and then they'd make really crappy versions of it.
And what other crappy ones did you put out? The new Heckle and Jekyll?
Mighty Mouse.
The new Mighty Mouse.
So it wasn't Mighty Mouse, it was the new Mighty Mouse.
Right.
Did you feel horrible putting out crappy cartoons?
Oh my God, it was, I would wake up and watch them because you'd never get to see them.
Right.
And I did learn a lot because
you never get to see them because they're drawn in Korea somewhere, right? And then, by the time they get back, you don't even get to view them.
And they also they didn't direct the voices. That's one thing that I learned is on The Simpsons, I made everybody do it like a play.
Right.
And they all sat around microphones, and we did, they did it at the same time, and they reacted off each other. But at Filmation, they wanted one person to do every voice in the show to save money.
So the actors...
And they had the guy that ran it, Lou Scheimer, he had his kids doing the voices.
So
Boy, they really knew how to cut costs.
Oh my God.
So the actors...
And wait, they had stock footage, they had books of stock footage.
Right.
And it would be Mighty Mouse flying around the moon. And it would be Mighty Mouse landing. And when you wrote the show, you had to do it so that 33% of the show was stuff they had already shot.
Whatever they had in stock.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So you were working there. You're a young guy.
Right.
And so were you actually an artist? You would draw some of these things?
Yeah.
And then you go and you send a spec script. In other words, you said, hey, you know what? I watch Taxi. I could write an episode of this. You mail it to them, right? Blindly. And they read it, which is very rare.
Very rare.
How did you get them to read it?
They had a policy that continued while I was there of reading all submissions.
They did?
Wow. And for some, Jim Brooks insisted on it. And that actually meant that while I was working on Taxi for 3 years, had to read these scripts all the time.
What are the odds of you getting your script on Taxi? How many scripts do you think they get a day, people writing spec scripts?
I've never heard of anybody that sold their spec script that was made into an episode of TV.
When I was in college, a lot of the students there would write spec scripts for their favorite television show. I remember this. And they, of course,
Would they send them off?
They would send them off, but they would all get rejected. I mean, no one even read these things. This is why I'm amazed by this.
Remember, Grillo wrote a spec script
for The Simpsons. That's right. He was this close to having it read.
Well, you can...
When you were
you
reading,
can tell very quickly. You just have to read one page.
When you were reading the spec scripts,
yes.
How many did you read a week? How many came in?
We would let them pile up, and we'd read 40 or 50 of them, but really you only had to read one page.
Right. So my point is that here, against all odds, your spec script got accepted, and then once it got accepted, they hired you as a writer? And you would go home and write these scripts, and then they made you the showrunner?
Yeah.
Wow. 23 years old.
Wow, kid.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
That's pretty good. That's a pretty good career trajectory.
I was very fortunate.
Yeah.
Plus, I learned the people that from that show, Jim Brooks and Ed Weinberger and Glenn and Les Charles. These are the best people that ever did it. So I got to learn.
At 23, were you
them.
making big money doing that? You must have been, right? To
I
be
thought
the
I
showrunner.
was. I was thrilled with it, but obviously, you're happy all the time, and you keep making more.
It ain't your money now.
Did you go to college?
Yeah, I went to college.
Did you?
Yeah.
Wait, listen.
I went to Stanford.
I don't know. Sam, it's an audience listening to this. You're looking at me like I should know these things. People don't know.
I went to Stanford University.
You went to Stanford. All right.
Yeah.
So you're a bright guy, in other words.
Yeah.
You must have had a high SAT, right?
I actually, I guess I...
Were you getting laid in college, or you didn't start getting laid till you got out of college?
No, I got laid in college.
You did get laid?
Yeah.
All right, I never know with you.
He played football, Howard.
Did you?
Yeah, in college.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, you did.
I didn't play football in college.
Football, high school.
I actually, I was. They were interested in me playing football there.
Yeah.
So, I think that may have helped get me into the school.
And Stanford is.
But I quit the first day of practice.
You did. You didn't want to do that.
I didn't think I was good enough.
So now you become this writer on Taxi. Then how do you end up with The Simpsons?
I was the executive producer of a show called The Tracy Ullman Show.
Right.
And The Simpsons were Matt Groening created.
Is that where you went from Taxi? You went right to The Tracy Ullman Show?
No, I went to Cheers.
What did you do on Cheers?
Same thing.
Showrunner.
Writer, showrunner.
Right.
Then I was also on the first Gary Shandling show.
The first one, not the Larry Sanders
not the one you were on.
Yeah, Gary Sandling show, yeah.
And
once you get in and they see how good you are, then the party keeps rolling. And each time you get a new job, it gets a little more money, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you get to the point where you get a piece of the show.
Right. Now, you didn't get a piece of the Taxi show. You didn't get a piece of
you just get residuals.
Right, all right. So then you're working on the Tracy Ullman show, which basically tanked. But the big part of the show was they did those little cartoons, the Simpsons cartoons.
Yeah.
And you were working
these 5 to 10 seconds. They called them interstitial cartoons. They would come on before the commercial.
Right.
And the whole premise basically was Homer getting Bart to leap into his arms every week.
That was the first one, I think. I don't really.
You mean the point of them was to get a father to love his son, or
the son to trust his father.
They were really just kind of beats. They would go to the movies, and people did respond to them. The network got the idea of making them into their own show.
And who hired Matt Groening?
Matt Groening was hired by Jim Brooks for the Tracy Ullman show to do those, and then the three of us developed The Simpsons into a series. And we went to, it was the network's idea. You know Barry Diller.
Right.
He's the imposing
he was the head of Fox Network.
He was the head of, I think, all Fox. And we had this meeting with him where he wanted to know about we were pitching him the show.
Right.
They wanted to do it, but we wanted to tell him what we were going to do.
Okay.
And so he's very intimidating.
Yeah.
And he's in a hurry all the time. And so he met me and Matt and Jim introduced us, and so he heard Sam Simon and the Simpsons.
Right.
And it was this big conference table. And he called the show The Simons the entire meeting, and everyone was too scared to correct him. That's great. So he was sitting there and going like, all right, now I watch an episode of The Simons. What are the Simons doing? And it's like, so we're going like, well, they might, the kid might be going to camp and stuff like that. And then he also had in the same meeting, he also used to have a little teletype. This is more than 20 years ago.
Right.
And he had a little teletype so he could get. And he and only he could get news headlines while he was sitting there in the meeting. I mean, this was
he was a real mogul
for the day. Yeah,
right.
And then suddenly in the meeting, he goes like the air comes out of him, and he just he's kind of blank and quiet from it. And they go, Barry, what's wrong? And he goes, ladies and gentlemen, Halston is dead.
Oh, my
And so I'll never forget where I was when I heard that Halston was dead.
Yeah, big news. Halston.
Yeah, you wouldn't have
dead.
noticed all day, probably.
Who's
Halston?
Yeah, right. So, but then he gave a green light, as they say, to The Simpsons. And how many episodes did he sign
They ordered
on
13 episodes.
Right. Did you have the feeling that they all thought it would kind of tank? No one could have predicted the success.
No, I didn't.
Barry Diller certainly probably was like, okay, I'll approve this, but gee, I don't know, a cartoon.
Not for much.
They actually saw. I think fans of the show know that we did a first episode that was a disaster, and there's lots of different explanations for why it was bad, but it was bad, and we ended up fixing it later on. But we decided not to panic because we had another episode coming in. And
why was it bad, the first episode that you did?
The director was from Saturday Morning Animation, and he took a lot of liberties with the script. I'm not sure the script was as good as some of the other ones. There were a lot of reasons. It was the first one, but because it was an animation production line, another one was going to be coming in a couple weeks.
What you're describing is that also with animation, once you write the script and you record the voices, it's all locked in. You can't go back and edit because it's all drawn in Korea. And
no, we could edit a lot. The mouth movements are very imprecise. We could redub lines. We could take footage from other episodes. So we actually did, and we made them long so we could edit them.
I see.
So we could take a minute out. But anyway, we got this second show, and we loved it. It was what we thought the show should be. We were all thrilled, and that's the one we showed to Fox.
Right.
And it was the quietest. No one laughed.
No one liked it.
The entire time. And I remember Barry said, how many of these did we order? That was his
You're saying you're sitting there in a room. This is your baby, so to speak. You've worked on it now for months.
Yeah, years.
Years.
A year, yeah.
And then Barry Diller sits there in the meeting watching this thing. He's the head of Fox Network, and he goes, boy, this is...
well, I don't want to disparage Barry Diller.
No,
the guy,
I mean,
because
he greenlit the project.
Yeah,
he was smart enough to do that.
It was a thing that...
were the ratings big right away?
It was the highest rated show in the history of Fox when it debuted.
That's right. And probably now Fox would probably be less likely to put a cartoon on in prime time because they're a little more successful. But I remember back then, they didn't have a whole lot to hang their hat on. So you probably could get more shows approved there. Avant-garde type shows or shows that aren't necessarily network fare.
They were taking chances. I mean, that was a huge chance. I mean, it's weird to think that people were saying, can a cartoon succeed in prime time?
Right.
And then they were also saying, well, will you be able to syndicate the show?
Right.
You know, what I guess...
What kind of life does it have?
Well, you know, I guess maybe you could put on at 3 in the afternoon or something. Of course, it runs all during the day, everywhere in the world.
And because you were one of the originators, you owned a piece of it. That was probably your first time you owned something, right?
Something,
something big.
Worthwhile.
Something worthwhile.
Yeah.
And the rest, as they say, is history. I mean, you made so much money in that thing, and it still makes money. It still generates money.
Sure.
People tell me people tell me. You tell me. that,
the people are Sam.
No, well, that's really not Sam. It's everyone around Sam tells me that there was I forget who told me, but at one point someone said to me, Sam has a piece of the merchandising, has a piece of everything. And he goes, and do you know Sam sold his merchandising? And do you know that Sam now got the rights back to his merchandise?
He bought it back.
He didn't buy it back. It reverted back to him.
Oh, he only sold it for a little while.
The show has been on the air for so long.
It became available again. Wow.
I actually, I got a really good deal on the DVDs.
Right.
At the time, there was no DVDs.
Right.
There wasn't even...
It didn't even exist.
Home video had just started. So I was lucky with the timing of that, too. Because they probably said, all right, fine, give him that. It won't be worth it.
Give it to him. It doesn't mean anything.
You had some sort of negotiation. They go, oh, well, these DVDs are worthless, so let's give it to Sam Simon.
That means less money up front. Give it to him.
That'll shut his ass up. It's an unbelievable story, really, when you think about it. Someone told me, too, that when you were 23, you wrote an episode of Barney Miller. Now, was that before Taxi or after?
I was a fan of Barney Miller, and there was a writer strike, and Danny Arnold's company settled like a couple days before, and I just wanted to write an episode because I love the show. So I went in there, and in a day or two, I wrote an episode.
All right. So the whole point is Sam stopping by today. I want to give him a plug. He's got a show that he just got for Playboy TV.
Well, this show I don't understand.
This is a show.
This one you don't understand?
No, I don't. I understand all of your other career.
Hey, but one more question before we get to the show.
Go ahead.
So when do you get your first celebrity piece of ass? When you get out to Hollywood, you finally get famous, you become a wealthy guy, you're a big man in the industry. How old are you when you finally nail a celebrity?
Well, I've had girlfriends.
Yes. Don't be humble.
So, no. I'm just saying, my Jennifer Tilly, but she probably wasn't a celebrity when I met her.
Well, you married her.
Yeah.
Jennifer Tilly. That was the first one? That was famous?
Yeah.
Famous woman?
Yeah.
Good for you.
I think so.
Braggart.
And what was the advice?
How dare you?
What?
And what was the advice Jennifer gave you when you got offered The Simpsons?
She said, "Don't do it. It's a horrible idea."
And then when you got divorced,
we got divorced after 13 episodes.
And she
we split after 13 episodes, and she gets a piece of everything.
What a great country.
I love that. And her advice was not to do it.
I know.
I wouldn't take it if I were her.
Well, once she called me and she was crying, and she's going like, I told you not to do the show, and it's turned out to be this amazing thing, and you're such a genius, and the money changed my life. And I thought she was going to say, I've had enough money. I don't need any more. It's just, let's stop. And I'm going, go on, get to the point. And she goes, I just want to say, I go, what? She goes, thank you.
Thank you. So did she get half of your money from The Simpsons?
No.
No, she doesn't get half.
But
how much money do you think Jennifer gets? How much do you think she's realized over the years in terms of an accumulated wealth? How much money did you think she collected as a result of just being married to you for the first 13 episops?
I would
give me a
guess
guesstimate.
that ultimately she will. It might be how many? It might be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 figures, maybe.
What do you mean? How many 9 figures?
No. He's saying, 9 figures get you
I think by the time it's all said and done,
how much?
I don't know. Isn't that $100 million?
$100 million.
Maybe.
Well, I don't know.
9
numbers could be more than $100 million.
That's what I got, but I'd say I didn't want to say an exact number, but I'm saying I don't think it's ever going to stop.
Right. How long were you married to her for? Like, was it a year or 2 years?
No, like 7 years.
7 years?
Yeah.
And you think she'll realize about $100 million off of that?
I hope so.
Just a little piece of it.
That would thrill me to death.
Unbelievable.
Because it means he gets so much more.
Right. But that's got to bother you somewhere.
It doesn't bother me at all.
I don't believe it.
Me neither.
I got to tell you, it doesn't. It's the law. There's nothing I can do about it.
He's resigned himself.
I left the show after 88 episodes.
Right.
How do you think Fox feels about me?
Yeah, but you created it, Sam. You created it, though.
A lot of people create shows and never get a dime.
Yeah,
Her contribution was to say, don't do it.
Well, that is an amazing story. That really is. $100 million probably when it's all said and done.
I don't know.
You don't know. You don't know exactly where it'll fall out.
Look, we've been more supportive. Give us some money.
Yeah. Let's.
I hit a $40,000 jackpot in Vegas 3 nights ago.
How much?
Oh, he just
$40,000.
You hit you played the slot machines?
Yeah.
So what happened? You go there. How much money did you invest in the slot machine?
In this one, probably about $50.
$50. You sit there. You stand there playing with the old ladies with the buckets.
The reason because you're talking about this money, and I tell people I hit a $40,000 jackpot. The reaction is always, "Oh, good for you."
Yeah. Money goes to money.
They do
Is the smartest
how
person?
Nice. I was worried.
Is the smartest person in show business Jennifer Tilly?
Yes.
Oh man. She is, right? Wouldn't you say? Because she has done the best out of any actress that I know of.
I always thought it was Stuttering John, but now it's Jennifer Tilly.
Right. Hey, by the way, I understand too. Sam took his money and actually devoted a lot of his money to helping animals.
Yeah, it's
and has
amazing.
this wonderful operation in Malibu where they bring these dogs and then they retrain them to become hearing dogs for people who are deaf, people who are blind, this kind of thing.
We also started a new program where we're training dogs to be certified assistance dogs for vets with post-traumatic stress disorder.
So it helps people, too.
Right.
Yeah, it helps everything.
By the way, I understand, because you wrote me a note. You were very upset when you heard that Scott DePace hit his dog, right? Our director, our TV director. You were unbelievably upset with him, weren't you?
But it's just, listen, this guy has so many crazy beliefs. You know?
Right.
You mean his dog?
How did you feel when you learned that Scott was beating his dog?
There's the guy. There's the
Scott.
dog beater.
Beating is not what I was doing.
Describe to Sam what you did so Sam can correct you.
If that's a dog's ass right there,
go ahead.
Sorry
His
for the
ass?
people on radio. Yeah,
Right.
her ass. I would go. No.
Oh my God.
That's horrible.
You don't have to do that.
Not. The microphones get that. And why did you do that?
I did it because that's how I've trained all of my dogs, and it's always worked.
Well, see, the dogs are amazing because they're the ones that figure it out. You know, you don't need to do. You go no.
You go like this.
Bark at them. You go no.
Yeah.
You know, as a matter of fact, I've even learned that saying no isn't even necessary. You just give them a lot of praise. You don't even have to go no.
Positive reinforcement
works incredibly well with animals.
What's the downside to smacking them on the ass? I think I've done it maybe 20 times.
20 times?
Yeah.
Wow.
To this particular dog.
Yeah, to this dog.
But you've been doing it for years.
I know you were very angry with him, Sam.
Well, I think, you know, even Hitler, they said, was nice to his dogs. Another fascist, but I guess.
Listen, man, I love my dogs.
Scott.
You know what? I didn't hear exactly what you said. I heard it was pretty bad, and you know, I can raise my dog however I want.
Sure, no one's
I'm not
stopping you.
doing anything bad to her as far as I'm concerned.
You don't need to hit your dog.
Because you
have
you
money.
Can do whatever
Hold
you
on.
want. No, you cannot do whatever you want to your dog.
Well,
no, you can't.
whatever's
He's right.
legal.
Sam is right.
Yeah,
I am right.
So stop fucking it.
But you know what I meant by that. And just because you can throw money at the situation and have trainers and stuff, I'm not willing to do that when I can get the same result out of smacking her on the ass.
You mean you won't take the time to teach your dog the right thing, and you have to beat
I'll
the
teach
animal?
the dog the right thing my way.
It takes no more time. It takes no more effort. There's something in you that wants to beat an animal.
No, it's not. See, that's what that's what this is all about.
Yeah. There's a lack of.
I love that.
Same thing. It's
lot of anger.
You like.
Howard goes
it's
fishing.
It's a Republican thing.
Howard goes
No, I don't.
fishing.
Not anymore.
No, you stopped.
I stopped.
Then you're crazy.
No,
Howard's
I stopped.
Howard's an animal rights activist.
Was bothering me.
Don't say that, because there's a crazy guy who'll call in now and start screaming
Yeah.
that he's not really.
Hey, by the way, your dog Cookie is on the phone, Scott. He wants to say something right now. Cookie, hi. Yeah. What are you saying?
Cookie.
You hate your owner? You don't like when Scott beats you, do you? Bark once if you hate Scott. All right. Bark twice if you hate Howard. If you love Sam Simon and you think he's saying the right thing. Yeah, there you go. All right. Well, there you go. There's Cookie.
Great.
Cookie
Yeah,
DePace.
The real to rescue Cookie.
You should see
can't
whenever,
have her.
Whenever I say to Cookie, I mention Scott's name, he starts to growl. Watch. Scott. Scott. Say what I'm saying.
You realize that you're the minority in this. As far as this room, no. But
and you hate minorities.
The whole country, you'd be left probably 10%. Everyone.
How does that
everyone
make it
that
right or wrong?
Cookie, bark once. Cookie, bark
because
once.
Because you're a fanatic.
Cookie, bark once if you are jealous of Jennifer Tilly. All right, that's what I thought.
Cookie with the timing of Bud Abbott.
Thank you, Cookie. All right.
Artie looks good. Look at Artie.
Thanks, Sam.
Artie's pulling himself together.
You look good. I'm pulling it together.
All right, thank you, Scott. Go ahead. You know what? You know you're a funny guy, Sam. Scott finally is here. You finally had your chance to confront him, and I think you let him off very easy.
I think he was afraid of being hit too.
Yeah.
Well, listen, no, Sam. You don't want.
When I saw him hit that couch with such force.
Right. Ralph, hi. What do you have to say?
Quickly, Sam, tell the story of how you actually ended up with such a great deal on The Simpsons with the negotiation.
No. I'm not going to talk about that.
What is this, Ralph?
Stop.
It's Sam's story to tell. It's very interesting the way it just, how they had to do whatever he wanted, basically, at some point.
Sam shaking his head, not wanting to go down the road. Ralph is
we're not going to talk about it.
I think it's a legal issue.
Let's go to Josh. Josh, you're on the
Ralph
air.
Up?
I don't know. Why, Josh, you're on the air.
Oh, he wants to talk about his show. Poker show.
Oh, yeah. All right. Yeah, so let me do that. Yeah, quickly,
please
Josh.
Explain
No, I'll take a question. I'll take a question.
Go ahead, Josh, real quick.
Hey, is this guy like Ralph's dad or something? Got the same type of lisp, I've noticed.
Lisp? Lisp.
Yeah,
No, you
like
fuck the same chicks.
Yeah, but anyway, my question is, Sam, I want to know, what is the secret to create, taking something out of thin air to creating something. How do you come up with something out of nothing?
Sam, how do you create a hit television show quickly in 30 seconds so that this guy can go do it? He probably wants to do this kind of work and needs to quickly learn how to do it.
I'll have to say that there's a lot of kismet and fortune that happen. You know, just sometimes things click. You're working with talented people.
No,
There's a
I'm
good
going to give you the real
I
answer.
don't
Josh,
know.
here's the real answer. Josh.
You read magazines and get ideas.
Right, Josh, you got to be are you a reader? Are you a guy who takes reading and ideas seriously and forming ideas and trying to write stories?
Yeah, I read.
No, no, all right.
Read.
All right, anyway.
Sam, how do you think?
Describe to people how you think and how your thought process is.
Yeah, how do you come up with, like, what do they call them, ideas?
See Sam Simon on Sam's Game premiering tomorrow night at 9 o'clock on Playboy TV.
Did you
now,
see any of it?
Yes. Now, let me understand
What'd you
something.
think?
Well, listen, I love cards.
Yes.
And I saw 5 minutes of it, to be honest with you. I haven't had a chance to really watch the thing.
Did you watch the clip?
It's a card game. Yeah, I saw clips.
Okay.
I saw a card game between yourself and a bunch of people like Artie and Norm Macdonald.
Playboy called me up, and they knew that I had a game at my house that a lot of comedians and comedy writers play in, and people have said it's a lot of fun. People have even said it should be a TV show.
Right.
And this kid, Jason Burns, called me. I met with Todd Schwartz at Playboy, and they said they wanted to film it and make it into a TV show.
Right, right. So it was very, very exciting to have this card game.
Yeah, I thought it'd be fun.
Yeah.
It was a blast. I got to go to Vegas on Sam's dime and lose $8 grand to him.
Right. So the show is a card game. And why did you roll your eyes when Artie said he lost?
Because I don't know why he thinks he lost it to me.
I'm kidding, Sam. I'm busting your chops.
Well, most celebrity.
Who'd you lose it to?
I wrote a check to Sam Simon.
Yeah, because I was fronting you the money for the game.
That's right.
So you lost it to Dave Attell.
I lost it. No, Dave Attell lost 15 G's too. I don't know. I mean, and Attell's coming in here later, and he'll explain that. He thought it was for charity.
It's kind of a fun show because it's a card game going on, and even your ex-wife pops in, Jennifer Tilly.
Yeah, well, she plays in my home game all the time,
and she's great.
And yeah, she's a great poker player. She's won a World Series of Poker bracelet, and her boyfriend Phil Locke, the Unabomber, plays too.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know she was going out with a guy who's a actual card player.
Oh, he's actually the Unabomber.
Oh, the real Unabomber.
That's his nickname.
Ted Kaczynski.
Well, Sam, I'm excited because I want you to have a success on the Playboy channel with the card game. The card game goes on, Robin. I happen to like. Well, I could watch people play cards all day.
I love to watch
It's
card
fascinating,
games.
and the thing about this show is, like, usually you're watching really good players.
Yes.
And this show, you get to see, like, what your average neighborhood players, even though they've got some money.
It was very interesting because the part I saw, Artie was playing. And
yeah, that's some non-standard. That's what people call non-standard play.
There was 5 times where Artie had the winning hand going, and he folded.
He didn't even know?
He didn't.
He had no idea.
He totally played it wrong because you see what the other guys have in their hand. And Artie would have a pair, a low pair of threes or something, and it would even say statistically on the screen, which is interesting too. Yeah. It would say, Artie has a 75% chance of winning.
And he'd throw in his card.
And he'd throw in his card. So I'm going, Artie,
Are you sure that was Artie? I don't remember.
Yeah, no, it was Artie a couple of times.
I wouldn't fold a pair of threes.
And then a couple of times you had a very big hand, and Artie didn't know how to bet. The dealer had to correct him, and he could have raised or gone all in.
Well, Artie was hilarious on the show, and he just did
That's why I felt bad for
Artie. You felt bad for him?
Yeah, because he was working so hard at being funny and at making the show, entertaining.
Right.
That he barely was paying attention to his cards. He could have won a lot of money in that game.
Well, I did win.
It upset me.
I got what you call rivered a couple of times. One time by Norm.
Yes.
He pulled a flush.
He pulled a flush.
And you
but how about when Artie had Artie goes, I have a straight, but he had a flush. He didn't even know it because he's
there
so
were
busy.
Some things. I think he was doing a character for comedic effect of a guy that had never played poker before.
I bet $100.
All right, so now you have another chance to push all your chips in.
500 more.
Another 500, I'll make it.
Okay, so he's raising you 500.
500 more.
Come on there, pal.
I'm all in.
I'm sorry?
Now Norm is all in.
He's all in now.
Woo! Now this is some action.
Now there's some action.
How much is Norm's all in?
I got you covered.
Well, he does have a $1,000 chip, I think.
Oh, he does?
Yeah. Well,
we'll just count it up afterwards.
He still have you covered, I think, so it would be all your chips. You want to call?
It looks like
so left out on this
I love
one.
doing this.
Yeah.
This is the hand of the show.
I just have an 8 high flush. Oh, that's a little of it. That's a flush, and that's two pair.
Flush gonna take it.
No, I had a flush.
No, you have ace-8.
Oh fuck! That's not even near a flush.
I kept saying, look, I hate Texas Hold'em.
Yeah.
I don't like
It's called a meta game. He wants people to watch this, and then he's going to get all their money next time because
at one point he had a high flush and he didn't know it.
That was unusual.
Look, I play in a real game.
I know.
You know, so...
So you do know.
What is this game, though?
I play in a game with a couple of guys I used to work...
And what do you play in that game?
We play 7-card stud. We play 5-card draw.
5-card draw?
I don't like Hold'em. I'll tell you why I don't like
don't you like 5-card draw?
Well,
why
people
did you
don't
laugh
really
at Artie
play
for
it
saying
anymore.
Yeah,
why not?
You see, Sam isn't the hipness.
Is this game in black and white?
Is 5-card...
Is Maverick in the game?
Is 5-card draw a problem because, in other words, there's not that much skill to it?
It's like from the Old West. No, I think there's a lot of skill to it. I just don't... it's not really what... If you say poker nowadays, people think mostly Texas Hold'em.
Because Ben Affleck played it on Bravo. I'm very rebellious, and that's my problem. I don't like that it's
I'm
popular.
actually with Artie. I like the regular games.
You like the draw game.
Well, the stud is fine.
I love 7-card stud. I love 5-card stud. That's what we play in this game. Hold'em to me is like
5-card stud.
Yeah, well, you could play 5-card stud.
5-card stud, you practically see the guy's hand.
Yeah, but on the other hand, the 5-card draw, you're the beauty of the game is figuring out this incomplete information, and when you're just somebody has 5 cards and they draw a couple.
We also play a game called No Peek, which is a lot like
No Peek.
I play a game called No Peek, which is a lot like Hold'em.
That doesn't help your argument about this being a real...
I'm not going to win a verbal argument with you, Sam. You created the Norm Show. But,
Let's play some No Peek.
Here's what No Peek is. Everybody gets... I know, but let me explain to the audience. Like everyone knew... Yeah, you and John Elway went to Stanford. Everyone knows that. So listen. I'll explain No Peek for the people who don't know what it is, and I'll show you how it's like Hold'em.
You lick the card and you put it on your forehead facing out.
No, that's Injun.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that's Injun. That's a good game, too, but that's silly. All right. What No Peek is, everybody gets 7 cards dealt to them.
Face down?
Face down. All right? First guy, you ante up, whatever the ante is. First guy turns over a card. He's got a king. He bets based on the king.
Right.
Next guy turns over all his cards till he beats a king. So if he has a 10, a 2, then he gets another 10. Now he's got a pair of 10s. All right? Yeah. The pot gets enormous. And the juice you get as a degenerate is unbelievable. So now that guy's got 2 10s.
Yeah, but there's not a lot of skill. You don't have to...
Fuck skill, it's gambling, man.
Yeah, no, Artie, but that's not an art.
No,
that's
I
not
don't give
a skill.
A fuck about an art.
But you can't.
What's the biggest pot you've ever lost in No Peeky?
No Peeky.
$42,000.
Yeah, but you can't bluff a guy out with No Peek.
I know, but I understand bluffing out. Listen,
yeah, that's the fun
on
of poker.
Sam's show, and Sam's wrong. I wasn't trying to pretend like I always forget how to play because I don't like it. And I'll tell you what,
you were really funny, and thank you for doing it.
Listen, and
why don't you deal just one card to everybody?
I was being
the same thing.
No, it's not because the pot won't get as big.
Why don't you just?
Well, guys, you're not getting me. The pot won't get as big. You keep betting on every fucking card.
A lot of money in at the beginning and just steal one card.
Why not bet on when that light bulb will blow
I'll do that with you right now for 50 grand. I mean, listen. Here's the key to poker, right? Patience. Okay, but then it becomes like a job. In Hold'em, if the 2 cards you got are shit, you fold every fucking time.
No, you don't.
Listen,
you folded on good hands.
I know, Howard. I understand, and I was acting like a jerk off. I might have had a drink or two.
Because you were. I don't know. You were upset or something.
I had a couple of drinks. Yeah, I was partaking in some shit at that point. And
you always ate a hamburger during the middle of the game.
Because a hot chick was bringing me a hamburger. I had 8 of them. I ordered a hamburger just to talk to the broad.
Right.
And some of the chicks were smoking.
So by the way, when you shoot your show,
no one cares about me.
No, I get it. I hear it. We get it.
I know, but you don't get it because
we get it. You like a different game.
I know, but here's the thing. Sam is a professional poker player, practically. That Unabomber guy, Jennifer, Norm McDonald's almost a professional poker. Me and Attell play poker. So it's like, I'm not going to play one-on-one with Jordan for fucking $8 grand. I wanted to have a fun time, and I did. And Sam is my brother, and I thank you for the opportunity.
What you are claiming, Artie, is that on Sam's show, it should have been you give everybody $50,000 of, let's say, fake money. They all play for charity.
No, that's
and
no fun.
That's no fun?
No.
Well,
But-
what
but
did you want?
I'll really lose my own money.
Right.
But I don't want to go into Sam.
Well, you can't have a game unless...
Oh, you would rather go to a casino?
No, I'd rather it go to the American Dog Fund, wherever the fuck you want.
On your TV show, do you win most of the money on the show? Does it prove that you're
We made a conscious effort not to keep track of the thing. I think I may have won. Did you see the one where we all go in blind?
No.
Oh, I lost a lot of money on one.
I was actually blind for that, though. Howard, let me explain Injun to you, because this is the funny
No, we get... I know what that is. I know what Injun is. I've seen that.
Scott DePace likes to play
All right,
that.
listen, Sam Simon, it's called Sam's Game.
David Tell plays Jeff Ross, the great Norm Macdonald, Jennifer Tilly, Phil Locke. Who else?
It's a lot of fun.
Artie Lang. Ralph played.
Ralph is on there?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll
First
have to
of all, I
see
gotta-
that. Sam Simon, Sam's Game, premiering tomorrow night at 9 o'clock on Playboy TV. Sam, I wish you a lot of luck with the TV show.
You would like this to go on. You had fun.
I had a great time.
Well, listen.
And people that played on it had a lot of fun.
Okay.
Listen.
I did, Sam.
Let me tell you something. If this is as big as The Simpsons, there's no telling how much money Sam will
Can you
get.
syndicate
You never
this?
know.
Do you rerun it?
You could watch. I have a feeling this is another Simpson.
Sounds like this might be the same magic. It has the same components.
You never know.
By the way, Barry Diller.
JD liked it.
Barry Diller said to me just the other night, he said, you know what? There's no way Sam's show can work. So, we ordered how many episodes of this?
Sam, I told you not to do it. Can I get $100 million if it works?
In fact, Jennifer Tilly herself said this was a bad idea. And you know that's lucky. Sam Simon on Sam's Game, premiering tomorrow night at 9 o'clock on Playboy TV. Check it out. See if you have some fun hanging with Sam and his card game and friends. And it's a lot of good times and a lot of hot chicks on there, too, from the Playboy channel.
Brandy Roderick.
Brandy Roderick. Beautiful girl.
I sat next to her, Howard.
Beautiful girl.
Talk about why I couldn't concentrate.
Right.
But she's also, like, really cool.
Yeah,
she's
whatever.
a lot of fun.
Very nice, very nice.
That's what
she
I
actually
hear.
was very nice. But, I'm trying to play poker. I'm drunk. I got a playmate next to me. Yeah, 2 threes. I don't know what the fuck it is.
Yeah. I felt bad for Artie. I feel like you bamboozled him.
There were a
because
lot of obstacles there.
He was busy trying to be funny. He was busy trying to hit on Brandy Roderick.
Did you see when he hugged that girl?
When he hugged that girl, I thought they were going to arrest him.
What girl did I hug? I don't even remember.
You hugged
doing
a girl. You got in her space. You
Which
shouldn't have.
girl?
There was a girl sitting there.
Stacy.
No.
Not
Is he
Brandy.
like a masher on it?
Yeah.
Am I like a masher? No, Robin, I was on there like, William F. Buckley.
But anyway, it's a fun show. It actually is.
It was so much fun to be out there with Sam and play, and with guys like Ross and Attell and Norm and Sam. It was great.
That's right. And good luck to you.
Thank you.
Playboy Channel, Sam Simon, Sam's Game, premiering tomorrow night at 9 o'clock on Playboy TV.
You made the point that Sam has the ability to hire trainers and go about things in his own slow way and doesn't have to train a dog and keep it from peeing on his floor and stuff like that.
Listen, I could spend thousands of dollars and get a trainer and do all that stuff. I don't feel like doing that. I'd rather spend that money on the golf course. Thank you.
Do you think this is indicative of how Howard has changed over the years as he's gotten more money and he's siding more with celebrities and their way of doing things?
He's definitely getting more liberal, more I've got enough money, so now I can be, more liberal in my ways. And I think maybe Beth is swaying him, with the dog stuff. But I love my dog and I would never hurt it. But just because I smack her on the ass, she gets the message and that's it. It works.
Do you think there's a certain smugness about Sam, the way he goes about making his points? Because it seems like if he were able to present his point in a nicer way or a more constructive way, you might be willing to listen to him.
I'm not really willing to listen to anyone around here, so I don't think anything he could say in any way would sway me unless he... if someone said, hey, I'll train your dog for free, I'd say, all right, fine, you going to pick her up too? Maybe, but... listen, when you do something and it works, my whole life I've had dogs, my whole life I've done it this way, my whole life it's worked. Suddenly there's a bunch of idiots in there going to tell me a new way and that's the only way? It's not true.
And they're also trying to paint Cookie as like an abused dog when in fact she's probably a very happy and well-adjusted dog.
You know what she did this morning? I sat on the couch as I was making my coffee to get ready for work, and she comes up on my lap and just starts rolling all around and cuddling, and she's a great dog. So she loves me. This is just a bunch of liberal spin on how to raise your animal, and it's just horrible.
Sam, was it good to? Did you enjoy confronting Scott today about the animal rights issues and stuff like that?
This is, you know, I mean, we were having fun in there, but people shouldn't hit their dogs.
Do you think your comparison to Hitler was a little harsh?
No, I think it's completely appropriate. I think his politics are driven by the same lack of empathy and selfishness that Adolf Hitler had. No, I don't think it. I mean, obviously he's not Hitler, but I think it's apropos.
Do you see any bit of his point that maybe tapping a dog on the butt is a little different than abuse, or than, you know, really making your dog fearful of you, and, you know, it's more so a quick disciplinary act rather than trying to instill fear in the dog?
There's all sorts of theories about dog training. It seems to be that positive reinforcement works the best.
Right.
So, dogs figure it out. They train themselves. Most of the time. Hitler, I apologize for the Hitler.
I'll say it. Scott's an animal. Scott's Hitler. I think Sam should hit Scott like Scott hits his dog. See if he could train him. See if he could get him in line.
If you were my dog, I'd like use a
Guys, could we not block up the hall? Like,
shut up!
Could you move out of there, please?
Scott, discipline Ron.
I don't really
Discipline
give a
Ron.
shit. I really don't care. Could you not block up the hall? No. Why do you always have to do interviews right in the middle of the floor?
Ronnie.
I don't get it.
This isn't a show.
It's yeah.
What
So
else is going on here?
This is work right here.
But you're blocking two entrances here. You can't fucking move over there.
Scott's standing right here.
Yeah.
Hit him on the ass.
No.
Come on, hit him on the ass.
Fuck that.
Get him. How are you today?
Awesome.
Welcome.
Are you kidding? I'm so happy to be here.
I know you're like the super fan of all super
I would
fans.
have beaten Jerry O'Connell and probably Jeff Probst. No way on Jimmy Kimmel.
You can't touch Jimmy on that one.
No,
right there.
Jimmy's the man. So, you know, Jimmy's also friends with Howard.
Right. He's got that
he's
inside
like
edge sort
total
of.
advantage. I have to pee.
So what else
Ronnie
is
the
going
limo
on?
driver has lost weight. I'm just going to throw that out there.
He looks handsome today?
Do I have my new series in the hall with Jillian or what? Ronnie does look handsome, I'm not going to lie.
Well, you do have that new series, House Husbands of Hollywood, right? Are you
I do.
Going to talk about that today?
I'm going to talk about whatever Howard wants.
Right.
I don't mess around with Howard. He can do whatever he wants.
You're just psyched to be here.
I'm very psyched. But with 4 hours sleep last night, we are psyched to be here.
Jillian Barbary is here. Good. I want to speak to her. I have a lot to speak to her about. I watched her new TV show. And it is her. They're saying it's her husband's TV show. It's her TV show. She's the interesting one on the show. Hey. And looking more beautiful than ever.
She is.
Yeah. All right.
Hey, Jillian.
Where's my lap dance? Plunging neckline. Yeah, that's it.
I love this song. If you didn't play this song, I was going to be so upset.
We played it just for you, baby.
Thank you.
You know, it's a funny thing. I'm going to get right into this. By the way, for those of you who don't know, Jillian is the host, the co-host of a show in Los Angeles. It's a morning show, a television morning show. What is the official name of the show?
It's called Good Day L.A.
Good Day L.A.
I must talk about you every single day, though.
You do, and I love it, and I thank you for that. I think it's great promotion, and you're great about it.
But you know what
and
it
you
is?
say many, many beautiful things. First of all, you look great, and
Thank
the
you.
dress is really sexy.
Wow, thank you.
And, you know, it's funny, for someone who's such a big fan of the show, why be 20 minutes late?
Oh, my God. Okay. So we got in last night at like 10 o'clock.
Right.
Right, exactly. And I ran into Joe Buck's producer who I work with on the NFL, and he said Artie was coming on Monday on Joe Buck's show. And then we talked and da-da-da, and then I get in, and it's midnight, and then I can't sleep. Now it's 1 a.m. I wake up late. And I go, oh, my God, I can't. Okay, so we get our driver, finally, and he takes us to the wrong building. So I'm like, I know Howard's not at 30 Rock. I know he's not at 30 Rock. That's where they took us. So I'm so sorry. I'm late.
I should have banged you when I was single.
Oh,
big
my
mistake. Should have definitely given it to you hard.
Thank you.
I'm single.
I'm going to talk to you about some things.
Yes, whatever you like.
Okay, so let's get right into it.
Yes.
First of all, I watched your new show.
Okay.
I talked about this earlier, but I'm going to recap and I'm going to talk to you about it.
Okay.
And I'm worried about you, and I'm not kidding.
Why?
Okay. Jillian is her husband and a bunch of other guys who, through various circumstances, their wives all work and they don't. That's the premise of the show. It's called House Husbands of Hollywood.
Yes.
They sent over a press packet for me to watch it last night. I said to Beth, let's watch it.
Okay. And Beth has met my husband.
Hold on. I like your husband.
Your husband.
We
Yes,
like
he's
him.
so sweet.
Handsome guy, attractive. Yeah, oh yeah, he's real sweet. And
He is sweet.
He is sweet.
He loves Robin.
Okay. We know what he loves. And I'm going to tell you something. You know, I like you a lot.
Thank you.
And I think you're attractive and you're bright and you deserve your success and you work hard for your money. The premise of this show is all guys who, for one reason or another, aren't really working, making money, they're house husbands. The show happens to be terrific.
Wow,
We decided to watch it for about 10 minutes, we were going to give it, and we ended up watching full 2 episodes.
Wow.
I fast-forward through all of the couples except for you and your husband. If the show didn't have you and your husband, it would not be successful.
Well, because we fight. You know?
That's right. Now, because there's honesty there.
My girlfriend is here, Lisa's makeup artist, and her husband is the former Dodger. Mine's the Marine sniper, but you can see why he's a Marine sniper. He's very...
Okay.
Wait, Marita Hot. I noticed, chick. I'm sorry. Go ahead. She's got a hot makeup artist.
Let me make my point, if I may.
Yes.
Okay. Jillian's show, Jillian Barber's show, is not even billed as a Jillian show.
No.
It's more like her husband's show. But trust me, if Jillian's not on the show, no one's watching it. That's number one. Number two, your marriage is horrible. Not bad. You're miserable. You hate being married.
I don't.
And you're in really bad shape.
Howard, let me tell you, I'm like you. I get on front of put a microphone on me, I say anything. I get home and I'm a little subservient. It's true.
No, you're not subservient at all.
Well, I find that I might be a little more.
How many times have you been married now?
Well, this will be 2.
All right. You're a very attractive woman. What age were you when you started to get success in television?
Well, I started at 22 in Canada, and I didn't really have success. But at 24, I moved to Miami.
You moved to Miami, and you became a weather girl.
Correct.
Obviously, because of your beauty and your personality, you become successful, and they move you to L.A.
Yes, I moved to L.A. when I was 26, and I've been on that morning show since I was 26.
Right.
Yes.
And you are the reason people watch the morning show.
Well, that's very nice of you to say.
Well, it's not because of Steve, and it's not because of the Lucy, whatever her name is. I don't even know her name.
Right.
It's because of you. You're fun to watch.
Thank you.
All right. And you say what's on your mind, and you're interesting.
Thank you.
So you had at what point do you get married the first time?
First time I got married, I was 28. And
It was a guy named Barbary, right?
Correct.
Okay, you took his name.
I did.
How long did that marriage last?
Well, let me see. I go by how long I paid alimony for it. I paid him alimony for half the time.
You paid alimony.
Correct.
How much money did you pay this guy?
Well, it's like an equation. They put the figures in a computer, essentially.
Right.
We were together 7 years, so I paid him alimony for 3.5. You pay half the time you're married. And
why do you end up paying these guys alimony? Do you always marry guys who don't earn a living?
He was a Major League Baseball player.
Why did you have to pay him?
Because in California law says whoever supports the marriage supports the divorce. So everything that he earned, he said would be for our future. We didn't have a future. And so because I paid the day-to-day bills, our mortgage.
But he had plenty of money. In other words, he had saved money.
But I didn't take, my attitude was this. We divorced. We had no children. He was 30. I was, 32.
Right.
And I said, I just want out. And this is the equation. My lawyer said, look, he's going to take, it was like $5,500 a month. He could have taken $14,000 a month. He took $5,500. And so he said, let's call it a day. And so I did. And I paid that for 3.5 years. But I didn't care. I just wanted out of the marriage.
Do you have a prenup with your current husband?
No, I do not.
You do not? You didn't sign a prenup?
No, I did not.
Wow.
I'm a sucker for love.
I don't know what money you make in L.A.
How did he get you to do that?
He didn't get me to do anything. But
chloroform.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know.
Subutex.
I don't know what I do not know what you earn.
I do really well.
Are you a millionaire?
Yeah. Well, you make that a year.
You make $1 million a year. Around $1 million a year.
But Jillian, you listen to this show every day.
I know. But what does that mean?
Okay,
Did you make Beth get a prenup?
Yes.
Of course.
Now, let me tell you something.
Robin, I don't listen to myself. I bullshit on air every day. I tell girls I'm like, girls, you better get a prenup. I say it on TV all the time. Get a prenup. Don't be silly.
I want you to calm down and listen to me carefully.
Yes.
I watched the show.
Okay.
You're very interesting to watch on TV. I like it.
Thank you.
And I think my audience will like this show, House Husbands of Hollywood, because of you.
Well, thank you.
and the other couples are bores. You guys are interesting.
Well,
and Grant, I like. It's not that I dislike the guy. He's a handsome guy. He's a nice guy.
Right.
But whatever chemistry the two of you have, it's horrible. Now, let me describe.
We're definitely. Listen, we're going through. I'm not going to lie.
In the first episode,
we're going through a hard fucking time
you
right now.
goddamn right you are, because the first time
it ain't easy.
The first time I'm watching this, and it was very honest. You're having a little dinner party, and your husband's working hard. He's trying to make a nice meal for everyone.
Yes.
He's watching your daughter. I don't know how much of that is bullshit, but he seems to really care about the kid.
Truly does.
He does. He seems like
his daughter. He's an amazing father.
He seems like an amazing father.
He is.
You say to him, "Let me serve champagne to my friends." He goes, "No way. You can't tell me 7 minutes before people get here that we can't have champagne."
Have we mentioned he's a former Marine sniper? Yes.
I don't care what he is.
But they are regimented. They're black and white, and I don't work that way. I'm like a fucking whatever girl.
But wait a second. It is not unusual to say to your husband before some friends come over, "I think we'll serve champagne." It's no big deal to pop the lid, so to speak. What was the problem? And you're rolling your eyes. You hate him. You hate him.
Oh, Howard, my God, I love the man.
You're rolling your eyes. You're thinking he's jerky.
No, I think that he's got issues. He's a little uptight. Absolutely.
Then in the next episode, and then in the next episode, you're there with your husband. You're the breadwinner.
Correct.
You were living on your own. You were doing just fine. You went shopping. You're a hot chick. You got to look hot for that. The reason people watch you on TV is you dress great.
Oh, thank you. But people assume that I'm like Kelly Ripa, where they give me clothes. They don't. I've bought my own clothes for 20 years on TV.
So you say to your husband starts complaining about what you spend on clothes?
Right.
And to your credit, you don't even say to him, "Hey, listen, Jack, I'm earning the money here. How dare you sit and tell me? Why don't you go get a job, and then we'll worry about it."
Well, I did say, some women, I'm friends with a girl who's married to one of the most successful agents in Hollywood, and he's just like Uber agent, and he owns the, and they're really rich, and she puts money on his credit card, and he could give a shit,
Right.
So I did say that. I said my friends spend their husband's money and nobody cares.
There is a huge issue between you and your husband that you're earning the money and he isn't.
Well, especially since he's a Marine.
You mean for him there's an issue?
Yes, there is. There's resentment.
Howard, I'm a big fan of therapy, and we're working through some stuff right now because I do love him. I want this.
Your marriage is going to end in a divorce. There is no question. I
really
watched the show. Listen, you're putting it out there for people to watch.
Correct. Here's the thing.
When you watch it, ladies and gentlemen, and I don't say this against Grant. I like Grant. I met him at my wedding. We had a great time together. He's a sweetheart and a handsome man.
Really handsome.
But you're not in love anymore.
Oh, no, I am.
No, you're not.
Absolutely. And here's the thing.
Why don't you be honest?
He and I would never be anything but with you.
What did you tell Robin when you went out to dinner?
What did I tell Robin?
Well, now, I never said she didn't say she was in love with Grant. She said that throughout the dinner.
That's right. I love the man.
But the thing she said about marriage, I was so depressed after that night.
Oh, Robin,
you
don't
hate
turn on me
marriage.
now. No. I said, well, what did I say?
You said, don't get married to me. You said,
don't get married to me. I said, Robin, you don't marry me.
Oh, if I was married to you, if I was married to you, things would be just fine. Don't worry about it.
She
First
kept
of all,
saying, Robin, you don't want to do this to your life.
All
That's
right.
what you said.
What is bad
because
about
you
marriage?
don't want to get married.
What is bad about marriage?
Well, I think marriage is a compromise, obviously.
Right.
And I think that I looked at those episodes. It's funny, Howard. This will be like a shrink session. I did the show thinking, I pushed him into it. He said, "I don't want to be a fucking reality. This is stupid." And I said, "But it'll be fun. You'll be working." And I thought I'd come in a couple episodes and be like, "Hey, in the background, I'm home from work. What's up?" They would strap mics on me.
Of course, you're the interesting one.
It was silly in the sense that, there's a guy, Charlie, that's in it, the former bank robber. His wife, you never see her. We all got paid the same amount.
I don't even know that he's a former bank manager, bank robber, because I fast forward through him.
Oh,
it's about you.
He was called the gentleman bank robber. He actually robbed banks and spent time and everything.
You and your husband are the interesting ones on the show.
Well,
you know what that said to me? I could watch Julie and her husband 24 hours a day.
They should never take the cameras off?
Don't take the cameras off these two, because you're ready to explode. The marriage is about to end.
But wait, you haven't seen all the episodes. There's some other very romantic episodes and wonderful.
Doubt it.
Anyway, so the point is this: that
what
we are
do you
working
hate about
through.
marriage?
What do I hate about? Okay, so I was telling you, I was watching the episodes, and what I saw, because I get obsessive. I'm like, look, everybody, he didn't want me to open the champagne. Isn't he freaking nuts? And then I realize I'm the fucking crazy one running around, obsessing,
I'm gonna tell you
trying to get people to see how crazy and uptight he is.
You're a hot girl. You had a great little thing going.
Yeah,
you had
I
your
still
own
do.
house. You resent having a child.
Oh my God!
No, you don't.
Now you're insane. Those are fighting words.
And by the way, you don't put your daughter on a countertop and let her run around on a countertop while your friends are
Did you see
eating.
the size? It's bigger than this room. They're so rich, our friends.
You don't do that. That's an accident waiting to happen.
It's not.
It was as if you wanted Danger.
Oh my God,
That's
Howard.
right. I watched everything.
We need Dr. Keith Avalo in here right now. That is
You need
not
help
the
with
case.
this.
No, we don't.
No, we don't. Can I tell you something?
Yes.
Here's what the problem is.
Okay.
You fell in love with a very hot guy.
Yes.
Very handsome, a gentleman.
Happens
nice
to all
guy.
of us.
Yeah, that's right. Very, very sweet guy.
You fell in love with Norm.
You had a
did.
great time going.
Mm-hmm.
It was fun. Then the baby comes. Now you fight over free time. Do you know how excited this girl is to be in New York by herself?
Oh my God, I love New York.
Yes.
And she's without her husband and without her daughter. You know how happy she is? If she was going to be honest and tell us. You were bursting with excitement on your TV show yesterday.
The truth is that I tell my husband, he said, oh, a trip to New York. And I say, well, not for you.
Right.
Because I like to bring, I call them my pussy posse. They're my girls, and we hang. And we had dinner with Robin and Ralph, and we had such a great,
all the girls.
You say we had a great time.
Yeah, all the girls.
We had a great time, but you sat there and complained about your marriage
No,
the
I didn't,
entire
Robin.
evening.
Please
Robin.
tell me I did not.
Tell
I
the
just
truth.
said.
But you don't realize what you did. You know, like I came away and I was like, I was like, Jillian's miserable. I feel so
I
bad
am
for
so
her.
not miserable. I said that we were going through a rough time and that it's work.
And
let
what
me
you were
tell
saying, though, was, Robin, don't do
Yes.
this to yourself.
Well, I love you.
Why
Looking out
would you
for you.
say to Robin not to do it to herself if you're so happy?
Listen, I think that marriage, it's ebbs and flows, and it works sometimes, and sometimes you want to fucking kill the other person.
Do you yearn to be with another man?
No, that's the one thing I do not yearn for. I mean, other than you. No, I'm kidding.
I'm serious.
I do
Throw
love
a rock
you.
in this room, you'll hit someone she wants to bang.
No. I don't. I mean, he's absolutely a beautiful man, and he's a good-hearted husband. He just has little hang-ups.
All right, but how much
and
more?
so do I.
How much more of the marriage can you take, honestly? Let's be honest. Let's really talk if you want to get down to it. You like honest radio.
I do. I love honesty.
How much more of this can you take?
I'm not going anywhere. I love this man. I'm making it work.
We'll see.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Not based on what I saw on this show.
Yeah, we've been married for 3 years, and let me tell you, at first, I'm not going to lie, we got married after 3 months. It was like a bliss.
You're kidding. You only knew each other 3 months?
No, we actually knew each other 5 years, but we dated and then knew, we knew.
Why
we knew.
wouldn't you sign a prenup with this guy? You know your track record with men. You know that you're
I
unhappy.
was married once before.
I mean, what do you think marriage should be like? Don't you think it should be a little more harmonious and fun?
I think it should be easy.
Why don't you have a housekeeper? You make $1 million a year. It's clearly putting stress on the marriage.
No, I do now. We do.
You have a nanny?
We just hired a girl 2 weeks ago. Our baby's almost 2, but I think that was one of the biggest strains on our marriage. We just hired
because you want to be running around. He wants to be running around. And
I
you
don't
guys-
want to be running
you
around.
wanna
That's the
sit there and be
problem. I'm a
mommy.
fucking homebody. I get off the air and I want to go and sit at home,
No,
Howard.
you want to sit at home
I do.
and attend to yourself. You're
I
a
do. I wanna
narcissist,
be
and that's
with
not a bad thing.
I want to be with my daughter. I want to hang out. He's more out there. He's young. He's 36. He likes getting on his bike and taking off, and I don't like that. I don't want to go anywhere.
one of those guys.
Yeah, I don't want to go anywhere. I don't want to talk to people. I want to go to my bat cave. I call it the bat cave. I get home from work. I don't want to know from anybody.
Are you tanning a lot? What is going on?
Just a spray tan.
Oh, this is spray tan.
Yeah, I
It
don't
looks
do real
good on
tan.
you.
Thank you. I don't do real tans. I
Titties
bought
look
them.
amazing.
Wow, thanks.
They're
and
fake,
they're real.
right?
Nope.
It's
Real.
unbelievable how good they look.
100% real Canadian bacon.
I
Thank you,
should have
Artie.
banged you.
Wow.
I made a
Listen,
mistake there.
I love that Angie Everhart came out and said that you were the best, but I knew that. I said, this guy is a sensitive. He's going to be a wonderful lover. It's got to.
Please. You know what
I know that.
I put out for a girl. I go crazy.
Me too. You got to do
He
that.
wants a good report.
Listen, I live for those good reports. Believe me.
She gave you, and so did Robin Givens. I mean, you really have you do. You know
I'm
that.
good
though.
at it.
You are.
I'm
and now
good.
Beth is so happy with you.
Oh, my
But you
God.
guys have your moments. I know that,
No.
yes, you do. Howard, don't lie. Absolutely
We don't
you do.
have the pressure you and your husband have.
What's the pressure that we have?
You have the kid. You have.
Dude.
You're making. It's very odd when the woman makes the money. It always becomes
Is
an
it?
issue.
For the
of
guy?
course
No,
it is.
Not for the woman.
Why is it? You don't think that's odd for your husband that he has to go for you for his living? That he has to make. He can't support you.
Not for me. That is
Bullshit.
old school.
Yeah, but I'm that way too, man. I guess it's new school too. Well, I'm
Let me
41.
say something. When you get married, it's a marital situation. The money that comes in is the money of the marriage.
Oh,
and
yeah?
how the
Absolutely.
family
I don't look at it like
is
that.
supported.
Every
I
woman
agree with
fantasizes
Robin.
that
I don't.
there
I
was
never
a
did.
man who would take
Howard,
care of them.
I never grew up fantasizing about a man taking care of me. I think because of the background that I had, because I was adopted and I kind of, I came out of the womb fighting, and I've always been a fighter. I've always been on my own. I've never had a man take care of me. And now that I've met and married these guys, I don't care that I'm paying. It means nothing to me.
Your morning show.
Yes. God, I love this music. Thank you, Fred.
Your
Where is
morning
Fred?
show, right over there. Your morning show,
Where?
right over there behind you.
Are you a fan of the show, Jillian?
Jillian, your morning show was syndicated for a while all around the country. What happened there?
They fired my ass.
Now, I heard you left.
Yeah, that's what they told. They said, if you want us to pay out your contract, you will leave on Friday. We'll give you a week. I can't believe they gave me a week. I could have said anything during that week, but I didn't. And they said, just say that you're moving on to other things, and we'll pay out your contract.
I see.
So I did. I said,
why did they fire you?
I don't know.
Was it determined that you were bad for the show?
Well, when they fired me, ratings dropped 30% right away. So I don't know that I was bad, but I do think that they felt I was a little too... I don't know.
That's weird.
You know what? I'm speculating. They never said to me. They just said, we're moving in a different direction. See you later.
How's the sex life with your husband? Is it good?
Oh, my God.
Really good? Because you said you told me years ago that you're pretty frigid, that you couldn't have an orgasm. There was a lot of problems.
Well, I had a lot of hang-ups back then, yeah. I mean, because of the shit that I went through.
You were abused.
Correct.
That's right. I remember the rocks were put in your vagina.
Yes.
It was very upsetting. Who did that to you again? I forget.
Some horrible girl back in Canada. She was in the 8th grade. She was a nasty nightmare.